Yo. Yo. Welcome. We are 3 minutes early. Welcome. Welcome, chat. Welcome. Also, I'm very zoomed in, but it is what it is. Hello. Welcome. This is a very loud title screen. Let me go into the game. What's up, guys? What is up? Oh shit, someone used my Suzuka? Hell yeah. My condolences. Don't look at the command spells. I was doing the CQ. So I managed to do it, but at a cost. It came at a cost. I did not go prepared into the CQ. But hello there. Don't worry about it. I did max out the points. I'm at 3.2 million. But what's up, Zeno? But I didn't fully buy out the shop yet. I still have a tiny bit left. So what's up, Arnold? What is up? Anyways, I already did the daily poll because I wanted to get. I did like 5 or 6 100 pulls because I wanted to get like one of these. I got 0 DCs. 0. I have 2 of them altogether. I got 0 extra ones of these ones, but I got a few things. Let me show you guys. I got a few things. A few good things. First one, I finally have an MP5. I think. Yes. MP5 Artoria Lily. So got my 5th copy of Artoria Lily, which was clutch. And the other thing is, I got an MP2 of Angry Mango, which is clutch as well. It's average 500k friend points for one. Damn. So yeah, I got another Angry Mango as well, which is kind of cool. So those are some good pulls apart from the CE. Yeah. MP2 Mango we gaming. Yeah. Big spike. Account is saved. That's about it, basically. My Bazzet's been carrying me through the Valentine's so hard. It's so easy to farm if you have one Bazzet. Anyways, not a time, not a place. Let's go. Damn. I want to see you using Mango today. Oh. I don't know about that one. What's up, Sparky? Welcome. It's been a hot minute. Welcome, Sparky. Welcome. We just started, so great timing. Well, we just started the stream. I was born on a human ranch and raised in Salisbury, along with a number of other children. They probably needed more humans to fight against the Moors. They treated us all very well. They didn't just provide us with food, clothing, and shelter, they also built a school for us to attend. I remember how much that surprised me, since I'd always heard that any humans who leave a ranch would never be free. But that's why I've never had any animosity towards fairies. Oh, all good, Sparky, all good. You didn't miss that much. We just, well, I was gonna say we just started LB6, but we just started part 2 of LB6. So you missed a bit, but apparently some big parts are yet to come, so I think you're gonna be here for supposed peak. Yeah. It's incident that I grew up big and strong, and eventually got this spear. However, I still know very little about the fairy who took me in. Do the Gordy recap, true. That's probably because they raised a lot of human children, not just me. Around the time I became a full-fledged soldier, I heard that the fairy who had taken us all in from the ranch passed away. Shortly afterwards, the reading house where our school was shut down, and I put Salisbury behind me. After that, Derek had myself to combat training until I took on an escort job in a small forest village. Our solo should enter the next joust in Camelot, and even got a letter of recommendation. Oh, I heard about that. That was the Robin Redbreast tournament they held 5 years ago. So you were the human knight who made it all the way to the finals. That's amazing. Yes, I was quite lucky to make it to the end, though I had a very poor showing in the finals. Still, I'm glad I was able to speak with Queen Morgan directly. It gave me the resolve I needed to make up my mind. Talking to her made it clear that she sees humans and fairies both as no more than tools. She's perfectly satisfied with the current state of Britain and has no intention of changing it. Once I saw it for myself, I ultimately decided to make an organization that would help the Child of Prophecy once she appeared. Yo, what's up, what's up? Huh, no kidding. So this whole rebel army thing was originally your idea? Was it Oberon who came up with the idea of making it into the Round Table army there, then? Yes, it was. My comrades and I were protecting the merchant caravan from Morse attack one day when Lord Oberon came up to me and said, "You'll never get anywhere like that, Percival. If you keep this up, your white light will rust." From then on, he began managing us himself, and before I knew it, our rebel army had become the Round Table army. Even from so early. Oberon's a real smooth talker, he is. Gotcha. So what's this white light of yours anyway? Yeah, what is the staff selection as well? You're only human, so if you're defeating fairies with it, it must be a pretty impressive technique. Oh, it's not a technique. White light is my spear here. Oh, okay, so white light is the spear. It's a spear of selection, one of Ash's weapons. Interesting. The fairy who took me and gave it to me. Apparently, it's a holy spear that only responds to one without sin, and no fairy can use it. There's like this no sin motif is used so much in this that it's really interesting. Because it's like the entire Garden of Avalon and stuff. That's cool. Selection. Does that make it like your staff, Artoria? I'm not sure, but I think they're at least a little different. I mean, one's a spear and one's a staff. I mean, yeah, fair. I do sense nothing similar about them, but the spear feels, well, empty. I can tell it's an amazing weapon, but it also seems like it's not chosen anyone anymore. Wait, I can tell... Wait. The spear feels empty. I can tell it's an amazing weapon, but it also seems like it's not chosen anymore. Interesting. I'd agree with that. I sense the same thing whenever I hold it. It feels like a piercing wave of regret and profound grief over the past failure. Okay, so presumably it has chosen whoever was along Ash's side all the way back then during Ash's times. And ever since then, it hasn't chosen anyone. I'm guessing at least. The spear's inner lamentations well up every time I swing it, but they leave behind trails of magic light like tears. That's why it came to be known as the White Light. This spear is no longer meant for saving fairies. Now, it only exists to kill them. Okay. That goes hard. That's not how it was originally supposed to be used. But that also means it's the only weapon out there able to stand up to the Tamlin. What's up, Harimia? Though if it is true that only one without sin can wield it, I expect there'll come a time I won't be able to wield it. That's not true, Percival. You're a wonderful person. You protect the weak, and you never act only out of self-interest. You're the ideal knight. You could never be seen as a sinner. If I tried to use that spear, I'd be rejected before I could even touch it for the sin of being too weak. Gareth is so adorable. Don't be silly, Gareth. You know there's no such sin. Dawn is... Oh, Aurelia. Dawn is approaching, Percival. It was a difficult march, but we made it in time.
He's the officer, yeah.
Should we deploy the troops once we cross the next hill?
Please do. I'm putting Landon in charge of the company while I'm gone. I'd like you and him to remain on standby for 1 hour. The Child of Prophecy and I will go on ahead and make our way into Norwich using the route through the sewage system the Count opened for us. Once we're inside Norwich, we'll rendezvous with the anti-Spriggan faction. After that, we'll start a riot in the city and take advantage of the confusion to open the main gate from the inside.
Once it's open, I want your troops to neutralize the Queen's soldiers on the ramparts. In the meantime, we'll take Landon's troops and split up to take out the Queen's soldiers occupying Norwich. Once the enemy forces have been neutralized, we'll surround the Vault Castle.
Understood. Please be careful out there, Commander.
That goes for you too, Aurelia. I'm sorry to ask so much of you again.
That's okay. I'm used to it. Child of Prophecy, please, look after Percival.
There you have it. From here on, we'll be on our own. Our goal is to infiltrate Norwich while it's still dark and create a distraction. Please make sure you're thoroughly prepared, Delivery Matt. This is probably going to be a long battle. Well, here we go! Oh, we're going right into boss fights. Formation restricted. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, you're right on time, Delivery Matt. Count Pepperon, you're here. What's up, Count? Well, of course, son. I invited you, didn't I? I'll go wherever I have to, be it the sewers or the morgue. Now let's see who else we've got here. Miss Da Vinci, Muramasi, Gerthi, Habitshot, and... Oh my! What have we here? An enemy! An enemy? Where? Save me, Percy! Save me! Percy? Please cut it out, Pepper, or I'll tell him your real name. That's crazy. Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I just got a little excited since I've never seen anyone like him before. Welcome to Norwich's sewer system. I take it you're Percival of the Round Table Army. And Count Pepperona. But please call me Count. Oh, so you're the Count. My apologies. I thought you were a Nightcall at first. Damn. It's a pleasure to meet you, Count. Yes, I'm Percival of the Round Table Army. Thank you for telling us about this crisis in Norwich. Not at all, hon. If anything, I should be thanking you guys for handling the bloody parts for me. Huh, I just noticed one of you is missing. What happened to him, Delivery Matt? Oh, Oberon? Oberon? He's not the sort to be on the battlefield. He's all about having the right people for the right job. No, I'm talking about that happy friend of yours, Badger Bitty. Oh. Well?
Badger Bit stayed behind Londinium. He said he wasn't going to come along if he can't pull the carriage.
Fair.
Oh, I see. That was smart of him.
Oh, sorry about that.
Aurora must have taught him well. Okay then, let me show you the way. Once you reach the surface, I'm going to have you all split up into two teams. Team B will draw the Queen's soldiers away from the main road, and Team C will unlock the main gate from inside. Artoria, Muramasi, you two will be Team B. Percival, Gerthi, Habitshot, you three will be Team C. Delivery Matt, I want you and Da Vinci to support both teams. We're seriously outnumbered here, so you'll need to hustle to ensure both teams have as much servant power as they need. You can handle that, right? This is hardly your first rodeo after all.
There was no Team A?
You're right, we'll have to remedy that someday. Once you're well master in the true sense of the word, you, me, and Kado can all be teammates together. I can't wait.
Yeah, I will be down for that. Understood. Shall we?
Oh yes, it's time Spriggan finally got what's coming to him.
Okay. Lord Spriggan, the Round Table Army has begun attacking the main gate.
You don't say. The Round Table Army isn't like the other rebels. They're in fact a proper army. They would never launch a frontal assault on our gate with only 300 soldiers, which must mean...
Lord Spriggan, the Queen's soldiers are reporting that Norvitians have begun an armed uprising throughout the city. They say they're rising up against the Queen's unjust rule, and there have also been reports of the Child of Prophecy there among them. Yes, sir. She has the townspeople so inspired that the Queen's soldiers are having a hard time fending them off. No, that's more like it. Lord Spriggan, please stay with us, sir. We need to give you our soldiers, or... We need you to give us our soldiers. Don't worry, I'm perfectly calm. Tell our soldiers this. Defend your posts until the Queen's army has been neutralized, after which you are to either surrender or retreat to the walled castle. Focus all your efforts on defense, and avoid harming civilians whenever possible. Got that. Remember, only the Queen's soldiers should be fighting the Child of Prophecy. Tell our soldiers that their only concern should be defending Norwich. Oh, and tell the guards stationed at the bell tower to stand down. I'll go greet our guests myself. Yes, sir. Alright, Deliver Met of Chaldea, let's see what you can do. Let me at him. I hope you've got what it takes, because everything is riding on your shoulders. If the Child of Prophecy really does have a shot at victory, she may not be such a bad investment. Besides, I was getting fed up with pulling the wool over these damn fairies' eyes. Interesting. Let me at him. Oh, why is there so many, man? Okay, let me set up the wheel here. This is that wheel. This is the class wheel. And then let me... open. Oh, great. First, let me check what kind of boss fight it even is. This is Shimosa wheel. Great. Can you guys even see it? Yeah. Can you see the Shimosa wheel? No. Let me, Survey says it is. Come on, give me something easy for the first one. What's this one? The curse one? What even is this? Did I ever get this before? Oh god. Roll a curse for every servant in your party that's not the force support after party creation. I had no idea what this is even gonna end up being. But we need to create the party first. Wait, what? Arturia caster guest only. Oh. Wait, does it allow me to use, this one? Oh, shit. As a guest. Wait, what? What does a guest mean? I mean, I'm not gonna do this one. I'm gonna do this one because I have my own Bacastoria. Hello? Oh! You can't use your own Castoria. Oh. And I also can't use... Oh, I see. This one is restricted. But this one isn't restricted. Okay, so I can use any servant. I can use any support, basically. Let me do a class check, then. Let me do a class check. Lancer. I mean... Okay. I mean, I feel like it has to be this with Castoria, right? Surely. I don't have any riders, man. What the fuck? My Suzuka is struggling. I tried to use her during the Valentine's event. It did not go down well. That was rough. I guess I could still use something like this, because there's not going to be cost issues. She just needs 120 on a pens. Yeah. Oh, also, my Holy Knight Supper is level 100. Finally got it up there. Finally got enough Cs from rolling on the FP banner for the event C. So I finally got enough to level 100 this one. 2000 attack. Wait, it's only 2000? Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's not 2.4k, but I'll take it. $2.4k is rare. Damn. Sure. This looks good to me. Wait, I need to roll the thingy. Ooh, I almost forgot. What did that say even? Something to do with like... What did the curse thingy say? For every servant in your party that's not the forced support after party creation. I'm guessing that counts Melu as well, so that would be 4 of them then. All targeted buffs must be put on them. Look at the small text. On that new wheel, shuffle each time and hide options so we don't get dupes. It goes from 1 to 6. Okay. Okay. Hide it. Shuffle it. So the first one is Melu, which needs to have all targeted buffs. That's good with me. Second one, Custodia. Rotating his part can't be buffed directly. Team-wide buffs are okay. What about self-buffs? Non-targetable buffs. Is this only for targetable buffs, or is this for, does this include self-buffs? I'm not sure. You made this, explain it. Right. That's for Custodia, no targetable buffs. I'm guessing it's targetable. If the self buff is targetable, it's a no-no. Okay, but I can use Custodia skill 1 and 3. I can't use skill 2 then on herself. I can use it on someone else though. Okay. If they have command cards, they must be chosen. Okay, that's number 3. Oh, I didn't shuffle it, but it should be fine. And then number 4... Man, I need to remember all of this? That's crazy. Can't MP until 5th turn. That's fine, because it's a fucking Skadi. Okay. I need to remember all of this. That's the hardest part of this. Okay, Suzuka's never gonna be coming on, but basically she needs to use her CCs. She needs to not use any targetable buffs on herself, and she needs to get all of the targetable buffs if they're available. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Robert, okay. 6! Okay, so all targetable skills have to go on her, but the skill isn't targetable. Why are you an alter ego, bro? I forgot about that. I keep forgetting about that.
櫛灘姫を切るぜ。
復唱する。
そこに至るはあまたの研鑽。気づきに気づいた刀塚。八重垣作るは千字の刃。散った成仏していきな。
Crazy damage.
うん。
Just go for it, man. Just go for it.
いいでしょう。ひれ伏しなさい。もっと早く。
あの辺りか。
朽ちるムクロよりいでよ。炎の息、鉄の翼。フォローハート、アルビオン。今のうちに準備を。白兵戦、行きます。
Yeah, it's nowhere near enough. But at least I can get some
ほら、早く
damage off.
切り落とすけど。早く。
切るぜ。
やります。
I can kill one.
無防備。
やべえな、面白い。
Yo, Castoria MP. Offensive Castoria MP, let's go. Actually, never mind. Never mind, never mind.
折れんなよ。切るぜ。
もっと早く。
真髄解明。完成理念収束。鍛造技法臨界。これが俺のつむかり村正だ。若造。
何？
Bro? Oh, sure. What do you have on you? Increase defense, damage cut to yourself when attacked. Sure.
今のうちに準備を。
Oh, wait. Ah, that's
こ
fine.
の星早く、もっと早く。
It trips me up because it's the opposite of
ムクロよりいでよ。
Ptolemaios's
炎の息、鉄の
types.
翼。
Where Ptolemaios' single target one is Buster, but his AoE is Arts. It trips me up every single time. That's a lot. That's a lot. Oh, it's one turn, Lamau. Okay. He really did not appreciate that, huh? He's like, you know what? Nah, I ain't doing this shit.
最後もっとちゃんと命令して。この名はアルビオン。教会を開く最後の竜。
Okay, Albion.
ジョフロアからフロモへ。時を示せ。行けいたいと。今回はうまくいきました。
Waganawa Albion. Oh, fuck. Alright, that takes care of most of them. We can handle the rest. Go on ahead to the gate, Delivermat. Percival needs your help now, not us. Please, watch Garrett's back. 2. Delivermat. She has a bad habit of being reckless. Okay, be careful, you two. Oh. And we have to roll the wheel again. It's gonna be Shimosa again, isn't it? Yep. Let me just bring these options back for the next time it gets chosen. And now let me get rid of my camera so you guys can see it. And survey says it is Gasku's back. Why do I see Gong on this? I don't like that. Must use the Gong as the main DPS. Does someone have an actually built Gong? Because I am not spending resources on that piece of garbage. Surely someone built a Gong. Oh, I know that this one's Xenos, don't worry. I know that this one's Xenos. Oh, sure. Sure. This one Kev wanted? Mm-hmm. Gong is just like Arash. Yeah, just like Arash, huh? Yeah, I'm not using my level 35 or whatever Gong for this, so I'm gonna be sitting here for a bit. You kill a stun to deal massive damage just like Arash. Yeah. For sure. If you have the charge to eat. How do you charge that fucker? Like double Castoria with double Skadi with a fucking not even Merlin, like a fucking, I don't know, Rhines something. A fucking double Koyan. Double Castoria, Waver, Oberon, Rhines. Yeah. Of course. I'll do that. Sure, I'll do that. Why didn't I think of that? Sent your one. Okay, let me find it. Because this one's Dimes, this is. But let me see, yours. If it shows up. Oh yeah, this is better. It's 10-10-10. I see how it is. Hey, I can't support a Black Grail Chang'ong. I don't have the resources for that. I don't have the charge for that. Do I have to use? No. I feel like Percy in the front line is actually pretty good though. Eat him, eat her. And then I can bring in... Who gives the most charge? 20 targetable. 20 if Evo, I think. Like 25. Like 25 as well. I don't know the exact numbers of these two. Like 10. That's about it. Oh wait, I can actually guts. What's his battery, by the way? Also, does he have any level 10, baby? So that's 20. That's 10, right? 20, 10, 80. So what I could do is I could do this. Nah, I kind of want to do this. 20, 80. Actually, I want to do this because I want to yeet her. Doesn't she also have guts? Shit. I don't know if I want that. I'm down for this, though. It's fine. I can then just plug in. That's fine, yeah. Pararam.
お命頂戴する。力を我に。次の一歩。
I don't have enough. Wait. I thought I had enough, I don't.
Uketama.
好機ですよ。なんの防御陣形。これならなんとかなりそうです。敵将討ち取ったり温情なく。
And now it's Frog's
冷
guts.
血をもって終わらせましょう。炸裂するは規格一陣。必要な犠牲でした。
Okay. Oh, the other attacks don't go through though. Of course, the wave ended. Ugh, it's one of those. Okay, that's fine.
加減なく。好機ですよ。
Crit? I don't think it's gonna be enough either way though. Even if, yeah, it wouldn't have been. Okay, that's fine though.
お任せください。いいですもん。
Oh my god! I didn't think he was gonna do that much damage. That's fine. I could swap out Percy and charge up my Changong. How much does my Mew give up? I think she can do it. But I kind of want Mew here though, that's the problem. Yeah, I can play it slow. Actually, my Mew's there. Wait, how do I... Oh, it's Kataskadi actually, that's... I want Kataskadi to come in, not Mew. Okay.
自爆しかありますまい。
工具か。
加減なく。
Let me wait one turn then.
我が祖、我が源たる御方々よ。どうか力を。烈士順命。不釈神妙。
Big buffs.
好機ですよ。
I just wanted the axe. I could have waited with that one as well for the overcharge. Because I'm pretty sure his overcharge is... Yeah. Okay, you did your job, Yui.
そして命の価値に区別なく。 加減なく
お任
温
せください。
情なく奇策冷血をもって終わらせましょう。炸裂するは規格一陣必要な犠牲でし
And
た。
now Miu comes on.
力が入らない。
好機ですよ。
Oh, that didn't even kill.
何の
Ow.
ひらめきましたぞ。
これならなんとかなりそうです。
温情
前
なく
へ出ます。
好機ですよ。
切り伏せ。
What's up? HP loss, that's fine. MP gain down, that's not fine.
負けるわけにはいかない。
防御陣形。
負けるわけにはいかない。
What exactly does this do? Max HP.
そして
Surely this should-
命の価値に区別なく、温情ないく
いですとも。
この辺りが頃合いですか。まさ
Percy.
かまさかの規格一陣。
Oh, it's not gonna be enough either way.
わ
Wait,
か
did I
りません
even... I did. Whew.
好
I
機
thought I
ですよ
forgot to do it for a second there. Big damage. Sure, maybe he breaks here.
自爆しかありますまい。温加減なくやっておしまいなさい。
Crit. Fuck
やっ
it.
ておしまいなさい。優勝軍、ここで自爆です。
Yeah. Oh. I'm down to sack off Percy because, well, also kind of down to sack off Mio, actually, low-key. It's not like she's getting her skill up again. Yeah, and Percy's the only one doing damage. Yeah. Goodbye, Mio.
ひらめきましたぞ。
It's been nice knowing you. Smell you later. Why is Gareth here? Oh.
結構素早いので。結構器用なので。結構頑丈なので。
I mean, the thing is, I need to use my guy as a freaking main DPS, so like,
いいですとも。お任せください。
I feel like I need to at least use him a tiny bit to make the argument that I'm using him as a main DPS, even though he's not the one who's doing the most damage because it's a chain bomb. One thing that I can do... Oh, he's gonna MP here. So wait, one thing that I can do is do this.
古きルールどれにしようかな。
Stun him here just in case. You never know what's gonna happen.
敵所温加減なく奇策冷血をもって終わらせましょう。炸裂するは規格一陣。
Sure.
必要な犠牲でした。
Proc those guts. That's actually a 10% crit. Perfect. I knew this was gonna happen.
アフタービジョンワンリミッツ参ります
Not even close. He survived until the end.
やはり戦場はいい。勝利してなお次の戦いに胸が弾みます。
I feel like that counts. That counts as a Changong DPS. Truly impressive. Yeah. I have a report from Captain Landon, sir. They've taken full control of the South District. I have a report from Captain Aurelia, sir, as well. The Queen's soldiers near the main gate have retreated after losing 20% of their force. Great work. Now, go do the same for the North District. We're going ahead to the Vault Castle. Chang God, yeah. Take anyone who surrenders into custody and have Aurelia's squad look after them. Yes, sir. Understood.
Phew, this is a lot harder than I thought it'd be.
Garrett, Habitat, you two stay here. Muramasa, Arturia, Da Vinci, deliver Matt. The five of us will infiltrate the Vault Castle. I trust that's okay with you. Okay, just try and stop me. Been waiting to smack the smug out of Spriggan for a while now. You said it, we're nearly there. My, still so fiery, I see. Now I'm really glad I went to the trouble of securing that routine for you. None of the Queen's soldiers are stationed in the Vault Castle. Once you get past Spriggan's guards, then... Oh. Wait a sec, the front door is open. Oh. I'm not sensing any soldiers in there either. It looks like the path to the bell tower is all clear. Well, do you think it's a trap? Yes. Probably yes, but not for us. This trap is only for Arturia, the Child of Prophecy, and Queen Morgan. Spriggan really is a sly old fox, isn't he? He's just handing the bell over to us. Makes sense though, he gains nothing by trying to protect it at this point. Oh, true, fair enough. He must be trying to surrender without defying the Queen. He wants to be able to deny any involvement in ringing the bell. Well, this is a surprise. I thought we'd never be able to take control of Norwich without ringing the bell. But if Spriggan has pulled his soldiers back, he must not have any intention of fighting. That means our battle to occupy Norwich is over. We no longer have to ring the bell to win. That's sad. Whenever we go, whether we go ring it now or not is up to the Child of Prophecy. If she does, it'll be a declaration of war. There'll be no going back. I hate to play into Spriggan's hands, but I doubt we'll get another opportunity like this. Let's go. Bell or not, Spriggan's still inside. Between him just letting the calamity happen and the stunt he's trying to pull right now, I can't just let him go. I want to know exactly what the head of the Earth Clan was thinking when he made those decisions. Finally. Huh, we didn't run into a single soldier on the way up here, let alone Spriggan himself. I've got a hell of a bad feeling about this. Chills even. Be careful. There's something here. Capless, where are you? Capless. I smell paradise. I hear Avalon. I see. So you finally come. There, magical energy is collecting on the ceiling. This density, it's a night call. The one who saves us shall be Britain's undoing. Curse my dead body. I will gladly give my soul for the Earth Clan. In exchange for your abominable body. Okay, well, this is the next boss fight. And I think this is actually the normal wheel, I believe. Please? Rage? Normal, baby. The final boss fight of the section. Please, please, stay on this. Stay on this. No! Oh my goodness gracious. No defensive class advantage. Cannot use skills, CCs or MPs that grant defensive buffs. L. Yeah, okay. VAR. Caster? That means no Ashe skill tree though. That also means no Castoria skill tree or Bacastoria skill tree or Bacastoria MP or Castoria MP. Also no Ashe MP because she gets in self-invincibility one time. Fuck. This is her battery. I would be down to use freaking Ilya, but I can't use her battery. I can use him. I think Merlin's not bad if I want to go for a Buster route. Because like his skill 2 is not as important as the others. And then everything else... I can use Restore HP, right? I think so. I just can't use like anything... Yeah, I think I can use like Restore HP, Max HP up. And shit like that. Doesn't she have like an evade on one of the skills? Yeah. Okuni. Or I could easily just go for another, like, double Skadi. And then which archer am I using? I'm actually kind of down for Merlin, and I just go Merlin into... I just go Merlin with... Because I'm pretty sure I can use everything on my Ptolemaios. Oh, no archers. I forgot about that rule. They're not a servant, so my Ares falls off because of that. Kenshin cannot use. Can't use... I mean, can, but single target Alter Juna is not horrible. Evade on skill and guts. Yeah, evade and guts, can't use that. I could go double Skadi Hintoki, and I feel like that's still gonna do a lot of damage, even without... even off element. I think that's the shout here. Or Alter Juna, but like I think double Skata Skadi Hintoki off element is fine. I'm down for that. That sounds fine. I can't use her MP anyway. Offensive advantage, but no defensive disadvantage. Yeah, and I can't use her fucking skill 1. Wait. I can't use evade on this guy, but... that's fine. Low key. Oh, that critical strength for 1 turn is so good though. You don't need it surely. I can't use his skill 2, but I can use his skill 1 and skill 3. I'm down for something like this. He only needs a 50 charge. I'm down for Meridian. Fuck it. I can use defensive CEs, right? Surely. I can use a CE that has evade on it, right? Actually... As long as the rule doesn't ban CEs. Let me check. Cannot use skills, CCs, or MPs. Nope. And also, stun doesn't count as a defensive CC, right? Stun doesn't count as a defensive, right? That's a debuff. Yeah, it's not. That's a debuff. I would say no because going for offense. Stun is not defensive. Yeah, it's a debuff. Okay. Okay, let's do something like this. Actually, let me just change up these two because I do want my Xiangyu to go in next. Actually, I kind of want to do this, now that I think about this. Just be single enemy though. We just saw one, and it's only one Saber, so I assumed it's gonna be a single target. If it's not, I'm gonna... Oh, okay. Damage cut. Gain immunity to charge loss. Apply damage cut to yourself at the end of each turn. 3 left, 1 turn. Okay, debuff resistance. What? He resisted one of them.
Come baby!
Golden Drive!
Golden Drive! Good night!
Did that break him? I think... Nice. That... Thank God it crit. Thank God for a 20% crit there. Oh, sure. Just don't crit me. And we're chilling. Thank you.
Come baby!
Golden Drive! Why do we spend so much time team building? I feel like this always happens. We spend so much time team building, and then we just one-shot the boss. Well, this guy's still alive for some reason, but... Oh, he crit once, okay. It was gonna be so funny if he didn't crit again. What a chum.
現代だ。打って
命令とな。
世界は学びに満ちている。ならば今こそ人は学ぶ時。知識こそが悪を断つ。マハープラーヤ。
震え、凍てつき、砕け散る時まで諦めることは許さん。
Damn, Bond 1, baby. Bond 1. Oh no, I'm maxed out on Xiangyu. Well, I don't have any extra thingies, lanterns, so I have like 2. And I'm keeping those for Bacastoria. It's gone. That Nightcall must have been here for a very long time. Didn't exactly go peacefully though. Hope you're at least resting now, old one.
Anyway, that seems to take care of the last obstacle in our path. All that's left now is to ring the bell.
Yo, what's up?
Well done indeed. I must thank you for finally ridding the bell tower of the ghost that's been haunting it for the last century. Now that's what I call a swift resolution. It was the finest thing I've seen ever since it was the finest thing I've seen since I first set foot in Fairy Britain. Once again, your power leaves me at a loss for words.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I like how that mini boss here was a Spriggan, and I was talking to Spriggan. Set foot. Is that not what it said? Spriggan.
Oh, why are you glaring at me like that? The battle is over. Your Round Table army has defeated the Queen's soldiers. Norwich is now free of the Queen's oppressive regime, and it's all thanks to you.
That's exactly what he said? Okay.
I, Norwich's own lord, couldn't be happier about this turn of events. What do you say? Shall we toast your victory? Ah, but where are my manners? I apologize for my lack of consideration. If you wish to leave, by all means, go right ahead. My soldiers will gladly clear the way for you.
We were told you were the one who called the Queen's army here in the first place. How can you do that and still claim to be innocent?
Yes, I did make a report to Her Majesty. The calamity caused a great deal of damage, so I requested she send soldiers to help with the restoration of efforts, and a responsible lord would have done the same. Unfortunately, it seems there were some bad apples among the Queen's soldiers, who thought to treat our more rebellious citizens quite brutally.
Treat. Not threat. Treat.
Ah, but once again, your timely intervention prevented any of the citizens from coming to harm. For that, I owe you my thanks. So that's what you're going with? The Royal Army's attempted purge of any hint of rebellion had nothing to do with you, huh? Okay, that's fine. At this point, there's no way you can prove it one way or the other. But what's your game plan now? Norwich has fallen, and your citizens are sick of you. Do you really have time to be hanging out here chatting with us?
Don't be ridiculous, Leonardo da Vinci.
I must say, for such a great mind as yours, that was simply uncalled for.
Rude, Da Vinci, rude.
True, Norwich may have fallen, but it's a temporary situation at worst. Since the Child of Prophecy is leading the Round Table army, you must only be here for this bell. I very much doubt that you occupied Norwich with the intention of keeping it for yourselves. Well, I suppose you may be considering using it for the Round Table army's base of operations. But as you've just ably proven, Norwich is quite vulnerable to invasion. Of course, if you wanted to end up a race to the ground for treason like Sheffield, far be it from me to stop you.
Why, you lol? Fuck, they have way too similar voices. I can't... Shit.
Now, don't bother. No sense letting this one work you up. And trying to hold him accountable for his crimes would only be a bigger waste of time. He doesn't believe he's done anything wrong in any case. Oberon, when did you get here? Just now, luckily, my trip to the restaurant worked like a charm. I'm glad to see you've all wrapped things up here nice and neat. I knew you could do it, Percival. But you've done a pretty poor job with the aftermath. If you were going to kill Spriggan, it should have been during the chaos of battle. Now it's too late. It would be one thing if you wanted to get rid of Norwich, but you'd never want to do that, would you? Get rid of Norwich? Oh, do you need me to explain it to you, foreign mage? Don't bother, I'll sum it up. Spriggan demonstrated his neutrality to his citizens, thereby fulfilling his role as their lord. As a result, the fairies of Norwich still recognize him as their leader. So they definitely won't be happy if you kill him now that he's shown he's open to peaceful discussion. And that's not all. While Norwich's artisans may all hate Spriggan, the other residents who use the artisan's services consider him indispensable. Makes sense. Classic. Remember how I said that Norwich is on the verge of becoming a human city? Spriggan's policies are essential for fairies who want to maximize their profits above all else. That's what makes him so tricky to deal with. Sure, half of Norwich hates him, but the other half supports him.
Classic. He's making my life easier, so why shouldn't I support him? As a consumer.
So you can't just kill him without a very good reason. You'd make us public enemies. And not only that. Without Spriggan to negotiate with the Queen, she would declare it a rebel stronghold and just take it over herself. And since you can't protect the city, letting that happen would essentially destroy Norwich. And there you have it. To kill a ruler is to effectively kill their nation as well. If what you want is to destroy Norwich, then by all means, go ahead and execute me. You're not bluffing, are you? You really do mean that. You don't care about the safety of the Earth Clan, and you have no wish to keep Norwich safe. But you also apparently don't care if you live or die. I don't get it. Your actions seem so purposeless and incomprehensible. It's almost as if you're... That's right. Human. You're no fairy, Spriggan.
Oh shit! That's why it's a human city.
You're what they call a changeling. Someone who drifted here from proper human history, aren't you?
Oh! Oh shit, I did not have a feeling that might be the case.
A human clad head. But that's impossible. There's no way you could keep up an act like that for so long. Fairies distinguish between other fairies and humans by scent, magical energy, and appearance.
Saxon set foot? Okay. Oh, was he the one that mentioned Saxons? Oh, that makes sense then. I thought it was gonna be some kind of like bigger scheme of like everyone being in on it, but if it's just a him thing, then that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be some kind of like big overarching thing of like, there's this plot twist that actually everyone, I don't know, something to do with that, but it's just this guy, okay.
No one fairy is exactly like the other, so as long as someone could meet the right criteria, they could definitely pass as a human-looking fairy. For scent, they just need to make a cologne that approximates how a fairy smells. Their comparative lack of magical energy they have could be disguised with a mystic code, and as for their appearance...
Hey, yeah, his ears look like fairy ears, but aside from that...
Humans can have their extremities surgically modified without many negative side effects, so that's no big surprise. What I want to know is how you solved the aging problem. You've been Norwich's lord for 100 years now, and makeup can only do so much to make you look younger. I'm afraid to ask what you look like under all that.
I don't have the slightest idea what you're talking about. However, let's say, just for the sake of argument, that I came from the same world as Lord Deliverment here. Or there.
If I did, surely you could imagine something I might want.
I have no attachment to Britain, the fairies, or the Queen, nor can I go back to my old home at this point.
Indeed. I never can go back to being
John Smith. They were like, fuck, I don't feel like coming up with a name, man. Fuck. The human, even if I wanted to. No, all I care about is a place you can call the home. That's not exactly right, but you're not far off either. John Caldia has competition, yeah. Personally, I don't care who sits on the throne. Queen, Child of Prophecy, whoever. It's all the same to me. All I care about is keeping this walled castle safe. My role as the Lord of Norwich is only a means to that end. One of the tricks of survival is serving someone stronger than you. Right now, that means working for the Queen, but depending on what you do next, that could easily change. You see, he's the most annoying kind of person to deal with. He's neither friend nor foe. But never mind him. Norwich never had much in the way of a military. Once you ring the bell, we won't need to come back here again. Spriggan's private soldiers are just that, private soldiers. I can't imagine they'd ever be a threat to the Round Table army. Right you are. Now do you understand what makes me tick? If you think I'm not worth killing, that's fine with me. Very well then, this jester will go ahead and remove himself to the corner. If you wish to ring the bell of pilgrimage, please, be my guest. He's just doing his own thing here. He's like, you know what, I'm not gonna bother you, I'm gonna be doing my own thing, so like, you know, you can ring this bell if you want, for all I care. Just let me do my thing. Still, I'll say that, jester or not, I do have hopes and dreams of my own. I don't have much longer to live, so I hope I'll get to see the Child of Prophecy defeat the Queen before my time is up. He legit is an isekai protagonist, that's crazy. He's in his own world-building isekai. Crazy shit. Okay, now that that's settled, let's go to the main event. Are you ready for this, Arturia? Salisbury, Gloucester, Norwich, and Londinium. Salisbury, the city of wind, where humans and fairies coexist. Gloucester, the city of flowers, that glitters bright but hollow. Norwich, the city of smiths, where all kinds of fairies and humans compete, swindle, and help one another. Londinium, the city of ruin, where everyone smiles and cares for others despite all the pain and loss they've suffered. 16 years, the time spent as the Child of Prophecy in Tintagel. Yeah, let her do her thing. Let her lock in. Okay, I'm going to ring the bell. Don't worry, I already know how. Stand back, everyone. Let's see it. Song of Paradise, voice of the inner sea, you who are born to be selected to decide the fate of this land and to see justice done. The bells of the bones of Inception, shall show you the way. Forgive us these sins. Bam bam boom, bim bam boom bam bim. Is it noon already? It seems a bit early for that. Maybe it's not the usual cathedral bell. I wonder what it is then. It sounds really happy and sad at the same time. My chest feels tight. What nostalgic sound. Is that a bell pilgrimage, Lady Aurora? Yes, it is. It must be Norwich's bell, meaning the Earthling has accepted her. It looks like your plan worked, Oberon. Though you do feel a little bad about checking wood woes. Oh. Congratulations, Arturia. Thank you, Delivermed. She did it. Now, at long last, we can finally take the next steps forward. This sound, it feels like it's ringing out across all of Britain. In this frequency, it doesn't sound like joy so much as... now I see. So that's what they
mean by pilgrimage?
Oh.
There's the first one. What a relief. It's about time she did something worthy of the Child of Prophecy. I was more than a little worried that she accepted the Queen's invitation to Camelot when she accepted. But now, the war will finally begin. I can't wait, can you, Koyanskaya? Her Majesty, the Queen versus the Child of Prophecy, the Tamlin versus the Round Table Army. I wonder who's going to drop out first. I wonder who'll have the last laugh. Who would you bet on, Koyanskaya? Oh, maybe you'd put your money on Kaldia, the real dark horse. Kaldia can't possibly win. They're not even a player in this game. But having said that, in your case, betting on Kaldia may not be such a bad idea.
Or is there going to be a third player, as they said? A third party.
Mary Britain's market value is about to tank after all.
She's like, Audi. There's no more money to be made.
So if you know what's coming, maybe you should consider a different possibility. That'd be ridiculous. There's no way I'm getting out of this game after all the trouble I went to set up the pieces. Oh yes, just you wait, Koyanskaya. I'm going to make things right, no matter what happens.
Yeah, the foreign priestess would solo. Also, I feel like they're saying that we are kind of like a different party to the army, but I feel like we're joining up our forces with the Round Table Army, so I feel like we're like integrated with them right now.
Lady Miriam.
We're one at the same side. At least for now.
Huh, so that's a bow of pilgrimage sounds like. It doesn't do much for my soul. Well, it's good Norwich is out of the picture. About time she finally got serious. Anyone worthy to be my rival should have no trouble at all ringing a bell at you.
What an ominous sound. Is that one of the bells of pilgrimage? What happened to the soldiers we sent to Norwich? What's Lord Spriggan saying about this? It's a Child of Prophecy. She banded allied with the Round Table Army and invaded Norwich. What was Woodall doing? How could he let the Round Table Army make a move while he was in Oxford? He was trying to secure some for himself. He was trying to get some game, you know? Imperial Guard was right. We should have captured and killed her when we had the chance. Order! Order! 30 ambassadors, 100 officials. Close your mouths. High Queen Morgan is about to speak. Hear her words and obey.
A bell of pilgrimage has been rung. Send word to every lord and fairy in the land. The Child of Prophecy is no longer my subject. I name her an enemy of the state.
Well, here we go.
All who offer her aid of any sort shall be branded the same.
She's not gonna make this easy for us.
Fairy Britain abides no enemy. It crushes them without mercy. I command Woodwose, Lord of Oxford, to begin an attack on Londinium. I shall weigh his success in this battle against his transgression in permitting this advance on Norwich when determining his punishment. There's no place for the Child of Prophecy in my Fairy Britain.
Oh, the High Queen's made their decision. Their cursed Child of Prophecy is as good as dead now. War! There's going to be a war! Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be so much fun. True. I've been bored out of my mind these last 100 years. Now I'll get to hear the lower class fairies writhing in agony again. Thank you, Child of Prophecy. Thank you, Round Table Army. Thank you for starting a bloodbath. Well, you know, natural born entertainers and all that, you know. It comes naturally to us.
No sooner do they see the preparations for war being made that they scurry off to their homes. 2000 years, and fairies are still just as fickle and bloodthirsty as ever. Fortune, awaken, Knight Fortune.
Oh, yes, High Queen. Guard Knight Portion at your service. It's an honor to have been freed from the chessboard. The 200 years since I last saw you have done nothing to diminish your majesty's beauty. Does she keep them as like chess pieces? That's cool.
Never mind the formalities. Here, drink this. This water will grant you memories of all that has transpired in the last 200 years.
Oh, that's cool. Very well then, if I may. Now understand. The Child of Prophecy, I'm sorry my clan's head's prophecy has been such a headache for you, High Queen. Speaking of which, where are my fellow Mirror Clan fairies? Who replaced Aizel as their head?
The Mirror Clan is gone. You're the last of their kind, Fortune.
I see. What an ironic twist of fate. I parted ways with Aizel to serve your majesty as a knight, and thanks to that, I'm still alive today.
That's surely the optimal future you once saw. Your choice was the correct one. It is why you are alive today. Now, you'll once again make use of your prognostication.
Damn, this guy... He's exchanging more words with Morgan than anyone else we've seen.
You'll accompany Tamlin Gawain and Tamlin Lancelot as their advisor. And if, by some chance, worse comes to worse, I trust you know what to do.
Yes, High Queen. We guard knights are fully aware of your wishes. You would like the Tamlin to go to Oxford to assist with the attack on Londinium, yes?
Have you gone soft in the head? Woodhose needs no help with Londinium. I have another mission for the Tamlin. There's someone else who has been a thorn in my side for too long. The attack on Londinium is merely a sideshow.
Oh, me. Is that me? Well, that's finally one bell down. Wait. Arturia? Okay.
Huh? What's going on? Why am I glowing so much?
She must be burning up. Water. We need water.
Da Vinci, can't you whip up some fast-acting coolant or something? Grown-up me might have been able to, but me? No way.
Maybe her skills are getting upgraded. Level 9 now? What was that?
Wow, sorry for panicking there. The prophecy never said anything about that.
Yeah, well, the prophecy is a bunch of hula.
That aside.
Yeah, I can tell. This is really...
Yeah, it really is.
Not a fairy, but even I can tell.
Why are you all staring at me like that? You're making me nervous. Did I do something wrong?
No, you did something very right. Arturia, did you just get crazy strong? Hell yeah. Please tell me she's 10-10-10 now. I don't need her to be MP5. I don't need her to be level 120. You just give me 10-10-10. That's all you need. Maybe a pent to 10 as well. That'd be kind of nice, actually. Fragment. We haven't had these fragments in a while. Mash? Mash! Oh, give me some... Yes, please. Let's go. Wait, what? Oh, yeah.
My body's tingling all over. What happened to...
Oh, beginning.
Wah! Wah!
Wait, is it?
She's awake! She's awake!
Wait. What? What?
Look, Ash. The Wilco with her armor finally woke up. She's gotta be an evil fairy. Can I kill her? Can I? Have a shot. You're alright. Thank goodness. I was worried that huge lightning bolt might have burned Norwich to the ground.
Norwich? The Hex of Norwich? Did she go back in time? Wait, what? No.
Is that the name of the forest he came from? Huh? A beach. Where did Norwich go? Where's Senpai and Artoria? What's going on, Habitrat? What happened to Norwich? I don't know any Norwich. Norwich. And quit calling me that. That's not my name. I'm Totorot. Tamlin Totorot. And don't you forget it. Huh? Totorot? You mean you aren't Happy Cat? Happy Cat? I don't know what that is, but I love it. That's way better than Grimalkin's yapping. Ash! Ash! You gotta see this girl. She's amazing. I don't know what she's talking about, but everything she says is amazing. She's gotta be a mage, just like you. That's not my Ash. Oh my god, the OST. Coming, Totorat. And please, stop just calling everything you've not seen before Magecraft, would you? Hello there. Nice to meet you. I'm Ash, and this is Totorat. The staff, yeah. Welcome to Britain, the Isle of Fairies. Would you be so kind as to tell us your name? Must be fate that brought us together here. We'd be happy to help you if you'd like. Thank you. My name is Smash Kyrielite. Ash, are you Ash the Savior? Oh, so you know about me. Are you from Londinium then? I'm sure I'd remember seeing a fairy as strong as you, though. I'm sure I sensed an incredibly powerful spell, similar to the Infinity Mirror out here on the East Coast. Okay, so the Infinity Mirror... Okay, wait, so was Morgan lying when she said she had Mesh locked up at her place? I guess we'll see. Oh, are you Northern Fairy, perhaps? Did you mess up the teleportation and end up here in the middle of nowhere? A Northern Fairy? So she's one of Queen Mav's people? Even though she's so cute? Queen Mav. Okay, interesting. That make her our enemy. Can I kill her, Ash? Wait, I wanna see notes. When was Queen Mav active again? She was here somewhere, even she can't hurt her? Oh, that's what she said? Yeah, she said Mesh was kept by her. That's it, that's it. Yeah, she said that she kept Mesh. Yeah. Yeah. He was the predecessor, right? Okay. Okay, anyways. Of course not. Please, Totorat, just be quiet for a moment. Just be quiet a moment. Why don't you come with us, Mesh? We should leave before Moors begin showing up anyway. Come on, our camp is over in those woods. It'll be much safer to talk there. And so, we begin a new story, or rather continue a previous one. When Mesh rushed in to protect the Livermet and Artoria, she was snatched away by Morgan's water mirror. After a moment of darkness, she awoke to find herself on an unfamiliar beach, surrounded by blindingly thick fog and the crashing of waves. So, okay. On the northern horizon, she could see a tree of emptiness, stretching high into the clouds, as if it were holding up the very sky. The fairies only knew it as the Wall Tree, though. But what surprised her more than anything was There's no work here. No sign of the wall of light that used to cover all of Britain anywhere.
In fact, there was nothing to be seen near Britain at all. Nothing but an endless plain of white seawater. This was the Isle of Britain in year 400 of the Fey era, approximately 2400 years in the past. Year 400? Okay, interesting, because we don't know anything about Ash after year 2000 of the Fey era, right? We've only heard of Ash in the year 4000 and 2000. We don't know anything after it. Interesting. And this is the story of Ash the Savior's final fateful battle. Yeah, I know, it comes backwards. No! Why is it so short? Stop. Okay. The war ends after Ash the Savior's intervention. Okay. Here it says that Ash supposedly gave up her life. Here it doesn't say that. Okay. Okay. Cool. Ho ho ho! We're gonna start this, but we're not finishing this today. Also, let me check when the boss fights are. Act 13, 256. Wales. Interesting. So that was okay. That was, I'm guessing, the Tamlin that they couldn't remember the name of. Abby was suspiciously, like, acting a bit suspicious during the time with when the Tamlin was mentioned, but also maybe it's not the case. I don't know. We'll see. Because I don't know how much Abby knows and doesn't know.
I can still hear the bell ringing. Even though it's been half a day. Even though everyone smiled and praised me.
It's been half a day and still ringing? Oh. Never mind. She can just hear it within herself.
Whenever I close my eyes, I can feel that sound. Like something grabbing my head from behind. It feels like this ringing may never go away.
Oh! Yo, here's the poster girl.
Another Briton from a world called Proper Human History. Another version of me, the one entirely unlike me. An imposing figure, neither mage nor fairy, but a child born to human and dragon. Artoria Pendragon. The ideal knight, a king who unified the lords of Britain, protected from outside invaders, and built the towering white castle of Camelot. She was loved and trusted by all, and she shone brighter and more righteous than anyone else.
She wasn't loved by all, but she tried her best.
With her 12 knights of the Round Table, her many loyal cavalries, and her in hand, she laid the foundation for countless futures.
Oh, Excalibur.
She was a truly great woman. I've never seen her like.
Oh, I never seen her like. Yeah.
I don't want to see her. I don't want to be shown her. I can't handle it. I can't believe it. I can't accept it. After all, I'm the only one of my kind. I have nowhere to run. No one understands me. Romance is out of the question. There's no reward, no finish line, no rest. I can't make so much as a single mistake.
Yep. That's the life that Artoria went through.
So many things I'll never have.
Yeah.
How cruel will I have to be for everyone to... Wait, how cruel will I have to be for everyone to accept a king like me with a smile? Oh, it's morning. I guess you must have covered a lot of ground overnight. Oh, I like how they had to specify here that it was Artoria Caster speaking. And so that people don't think, because of the image, that the actual proper human history Artoria is speaking. And now here they just say Artoria. Oh, it's morning. I guess I must have covered a lot of ground overnight. I had the craziest dream. It must be because I rang one of the bells of pilgrimage. That would be me. I would be the one thinking that. So I'm glad that they specified it. I'd be like, wait a minute. That life is no joke. Yep. Yep, it was a tragic life. That's nice. Well, we're rocking back and forth in the carriage. We almost made it back to Londinium overnight. Good thing we didn't run into any trouble, huh? I see. So you used the cover of night to get to Norwich without drawing attention. And for the return trip, we're lucky enough to get a horse-drawn carriage. The Queen might technically prohibit animals from being used for manual labor, but there's no real penalty for doing so. Wait, she does? She prohibits animals from being used for manual labor, but not humans? Sure. I mean, okay. Right now, only the clan heads have horse-drawn carriages, but who knows? Eventually, everyone might start using them. I guess this is how trends get started. All that said, I wonder why the Queen banned horse-drawn carriages in the first place. Does she just love horses? That's part of it, but it's mostly another way to keep ferries in line. If horse-drawn carriages become commonplace, ferry horses would stop being born. Fairies are both cruel and innocent, you know? As soon as something like that becomes popular, we stop seeking out anything else. Sure. I mean, it's been 2019 years since we started seriously copying human culture, right? The fact that horses like Rajabit and Percival Steer Khanjvi are still alive and well is proof of Morgan's consideration. Now I see. So there's work involved in maintaining mystics. So Morgan is fine with imitating human society, but you won't allow any cultural imitations that would risk eliminating entire swaths of fairy ecology. Makes sense. Makes sense. Anything for fairy preservation makes sense. Gotta say, that's pretty smart of her. Guess she's more than just a cruel queen, or out to squeeze her citizens for everything they have. Arturia's feeling down, isn't she? Inadvertently locks eyes with the delivery mat. Don't be ridiculous. Morgan's a horrible queen. A single tiny kindness does not make a good person. That's just what she wants you to think. Oberon? Oberon? Oh, we're trying to cheer her up. Remember the fairies you all met in my domain, the Welsh Woods? It's the one place in Britain with autumn leaves. The fairies who fled there are all weak. They all ran away to escape cruel mistreatment. They have nowhere else to go in the whole of Britain. They're persecuted, ostracized, and accused of spreading poison just by existing. You see, they all look like insects, so they lost their homes because of Morgan's hatred of bugs. Hey, that's one thing we agree on with Morgan. And their low intelligence and innocent nature forever prevented them from taking part in Fairy Britain's imitation of human society. My woods are where fairies like that come together until they inevitably die. Morgan's will for that one? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Morgan's will for that one. You know? Ban all bugs? Yo. That's right. Under the Queen's rule, Fairy Britain has no place for the weak. She only cares about the land itself, not the fairies who live on it. Yep. But just because Morgan thinks they're worthless doesn't mean they actually are. That forest is home to those with nowhere else to go. Those who have been forgotten and left to die, having never known anything but ire and antipathy. And it was into the heart of that forest that I was summoned.
Interesting. This might be the first servant that was summoned naked. Interesting. The wings as well. Of course, Fairy Britain doesn't tolerate any interference with proper human history, so was summoned in a very fragile state. Here we go, that's why. I could hardly move at all, so all I could do was lie there and sleep. I think if I'd been the only one there, I would probably have just disappeared again. I know I said I only had a cloak on me when I first came here, but it's actually not true. I had nothing at all. I was a little cold even. But I wasn't at all scared or lonely. I've never seen this fairy before. He's all alone, poor thing. But he's so handsome. He looks so kind. He's like a prince. A prince! He must be our king. We have a king of our very own now. We have to protect our king. Let's all help our king. Together! They weren't able to touch me. But they did make a perfect circle around me as they waited excitedly for me to wake up. You know, one detail that I really like about Oberon is his sprite when he's like holding up his finger with a bug on it. There's so many different bugs that he holds on his finger. Like those bugs change all the time. Because like it's always a different bug. I really like the detail. They could have just made the same bug sprite every single time, but they changed it up with like a bunch of different bugs. But they did make a perfect circle around me as they waited excitedly for me to wake up. You know how just knowing someone is cheering for you can give you the strength to go on? There you go. Their voices helped me secure my consciousness and eventually stabilize my spirit origin and wake up. You could say one of the reasons I'm so overly invested in Britain's welfare is their kindness. Who says they're worthless or incapable of doing anything? They might be powerless, but they were the only ones who cared for me. So of course I have to do everything I can to pay them back. That's why I care so much about taking Morgan down. Really, I'm a lot like you, Delivermet. I might only be the king of the weak and powerless, but it doesn't mean I'm going to hold anything back. Even if I'm never able to save one of the fairy, I'm still going to do whatever I can to the best of my ability. You never did tell us about your summoning, Oberon. No? I guess I never did tell you, did I? I was summoned to this land a few months before you and your team showed up. You did say that. It was right around the time Beryl first arrived here. At the very start. Proper human history must have sensed his intervention didn't bode well. They summoned Oberon there as a response to Beryl just showing up. They were like, this guy's bad news. Let me summon a servant preemptively. That's crazy. Love interest and enemy to Percival. Ooh. Kunji. I have a message for you from Captain Kawas, sir. The enemy has already made camp on the north side of Londinium, but you should have no trouble getting in from the south. Understood. Thank you, soldier. Then we'll continue bringing the Child of Prophecy back to Londinium, just as we planned. Tell Kalwas to hold his ground for now. It's still too early for an all-out war between our forces. Yes, sir. What was that all about, Percival? Well, just as we expected, the Queen's army has begun to march on Londinium. Also, I do wonder, obviously don't answer it, but I do wonder if the Infinity Mirror or whatever from Morgan if Morgan intentionally transported Mesh 2,400 years into the past, and if so, then why? And also, if not, then I mean, how did that happen? I will get answers, but I'm wondering. Well, just as we expected, the Queen's army has begun to march on Londinium. She dispatched Woodwalls and his army from up at Oxford. That was quick. Can't usually mobilize a whole damn army at the drop of a hat. It's been a day since Artoria rang the bell.
The queen must have really ridden them hard to get them moving so fast.
Woodwall's army is made up entirely of Fang Clan fairies. They don't typically need weapons or bother with them, so they can move quickly when they have to.
Makes sense.
They're matchless on the battlefield, but they're not so great at occupying territory or laying siege. So that's who Morgan sent to Londinium. They shouldn't be much of a threat. We should be able to wear them down by fortifying our defenses.
I can't forgive her for taking away our eggplant. I can. I forgive that. I've already forgiven that. In fact, I've thanked her.
And taking out Woodwalls once he inevitably loses patience and takes the field himself. What is it, Gareth? Oh, I'm sorry. It seems so different just now. Huh? Did I? I thought I was just being myself. Was I more confident or something?
As you should be. Remember, you've rung one of the bells of pilgrimage now. Wherever you go, you're going to attract a lot of fairies who are fed up from the Queen's regime. So hold your head high. Besides, you really have gotten stronger, right? She took the blow. Yep, in terms of magical energy, I'd say she's about equal to Morgan's little finger now. Hey, not bad. I had no idea the Bells of Pilgrimage could do that. Surely she's 10-10-10 now. Please. No wonder the clan heads weren't so quick to give you permission.
You still have 5 to go. Wait, hang on. Where's the Wind Clan? There's the Wind Clan in Salisbury, the Wink clans in Gloucester, the Earth clans in Norwich, and the Fang clans in Oxford. That's only 4 bells. What about the Mirror clans and King clans?
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm still not sure about the Mirror Clan's bell, but I don't know about the other one. The 5th bell is at the very edge of Britain, at the root of the Wolf Tree's remnants. It's in the ruins of Orkney, an unforbidden city at the ends of the world that was destroyed long ago. Oh shit, that's gonna be hype.
Okay, hold up. I know the bells are important, but right now, we need to focus on Londinium. Woodwall's army is practically on your doorstep now, right, Percival? Are you sure it's safe for us to go back?
Yes, and I also think we should do just that. Artorias is right. The Fang Clan is poorly suited to siege warfare. All we need to do is defend Londinium's walls. We can hold out for 10 days, even with the forces we have. That should give us plenty of time to come up with a plan. I feel like we do have some time to spend, right? But I feel like we shouldn't be taking all the time in the world. I feel like we still have a time limit, right? Even if the time flows differently here, there's still a time limit, right? Woodwall's armies camped out in the plains, about 2 kilometers north of Londinium. They don't have the numbers to properly encircle us. Woodwall's only hope to victory will be to break through our main gate and take over our city from the inside. Which is why we're going to have a separate unit whittle away at them. Right, the greatest advantage we have is our ability to retreat to a stronghold whenever we need to. Even as we're headed back to Londinium, I'm having the troops we sent out to help free Norwich split up into 2 squadrons and move out to Londinium's east and west sides. Part of their job is to deter Woodwalls from launching an all-out assault, since doing so would leave his forces vulnerable to an attack from behind. But if those squadrons get a chance, they'll also attack Woodwalls' isolated troops, thereby reducing their overall numbers. So wait, if I'm trying to remember what they said in the Storm Border, I believe they were talking about the time limit, and they said it would be really, it would be ideal if we could finish this in 50 days, and I believe we were on around day 30 at that point. We should be around day 35 or something at this point. And if we want to finish this up at day 50, 10 days is a big portion of that. We will not be able to beat them in a straight fight,
but in a siege like this, we're pretty evenly matched. So we'll just have to slowly tip the battle in our favor as it drags on. Fortunately, we also have the Count in Norwich helping us, so we should be good on supplies. Okay, but while Londinium might not be completely encircled, it's still mostly surrounded, right? Just wave and pray. Is there some secret entrance or an underground path inside or something? No, I'm afraid Londinium has nothing like that. Or at least, if it does, we haven't been able to find it yet. Then, does that mean we're about to... That's right, we're going to look for a weak spot in Woodhouse's line and charge right through. This is great. It'll be the perfect opportunity to see what our new and improved Artoria can do. Okay. Oh, now? Let me see. She's not here! Wait, maybe she's gonna be here. Wait, she's gonna be there. She's gonna be there. This is also not a boss fight, so... 120? I'll take Xenos. 999! They're lacking the lures, you know. It's fine. You can click on cycle. Oh yeah, true. Oh. Level 90. Great. I just need her to be 10, 10, 10. I don't care if she's level 120 MP5. It's a fucking Castoria. It's fine. Five Castoria buffs? Yeah. Can they like just buff my Bacastoria instead? Fuck it. I would be down. Also, you know what? I don't want to use Emiya. I'm gonna use I can't use an extra Oh my god. Why are you nerfing me like this, Lasagna? I want one with the... Oh, sure, I'll take this one. This is fine. You can't expect her full power. I mean, her full power is 10, 10, 10. That's it. Level 80, 10, 10, 10. MP1. Level 90? I mean, does anything change if she's level 90 or level 80? She unlocks her skill at level 80, right? Plus attack and HP. She doesn't need that though, right? That doesn't matter, because it's not like you're gonna use her cards or you're gonna use or she's gonna tank anything. She's gonna be used for farming. Or I guess bosses, but... Level... Wait. This one is 10%, right? DPS.
全知全能ならざる我らが全知全能なる者へと挑む。身分をてけ走れよ。
I should be able to go for another one here, right? I think I have enough.
さあドリムマウよろしく頼むよ。罠を仕掛けるのは楽しいね。
指示はき知識と力お
6!
見せしよう。いざ開け H の門。全知全能ならざる我らが全知全能なる者へと挑む。耳を提け忘れんよう。
Okay, now it's done. Oh! What the fuck was that? Oh, I didn't even notice that. Perfectly timed. But it wasn't enough. The fuck is this? Child of Prophecy. Activate Charisma of Hope every 3 turns whenever you are on the field. Charisma of Hope? Oh shit! Yo! Charge me up! It's not like I have any good face cards to use, so just charge me up.
殲滅だ。
勝負に奇形も切り札もいらない。
300% on my
ただ
Castoria.
当然に勝てばね。語らずの陣。
This is a triple tick anti-enforcement, baby. That's what we like.
それはいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれるまでもなくあなたは星をかざすでしょう。アラウンドカリバーン。
Rhino's with Castoria does feel good,
今いいところなん
you
だよ
know,
な。
because of the overcharge. Am I gonna get any batteries next turn? No, because you're all level 0. Great.
知識と力
やります
あろう。
I wanna save it then.
脆弱脆弱。
Tulamas is so good.
ふさわしい罰を。
Are you single target? Nope. Then I'm not gonna use that. 6 again. That's fine.
ほう。あの図書館を開く気になったか。
90 plus,
い
yeah.
ざ開け H の
He's
門。
great.
全知全能ならざる
He's so
我らが
versatile.
全知全能なる者へと挑む。耳を提け忘れんよう。
白兵戦行きます。
60. I don't have enough. I need my skill too.
検索を開始しよう。よかろう。
よろしい。やって
知
みよ
識と力お今いいところなんだよ
う。行って。
な。アトラスの光よ。
Aturos no Hikario. Here we go. Give me my buffs.
検索を開始しよう。
That's all we need, baby. That's all we need.
知識と力お見せ
そいつ
しよう。
でいいのかな。
いざ開け H の門。全知全能ならざる我らが全知全能なる者へと挑む。身振りを提け忘れんよう。 どこまで読んだか忘れてしまった。もう一度頭から読み直すか。
Whoa. Ugh, damn it, Soyuz. We can't stop them on our own. It's not just Percival either. All the human soldiers are moving weirdly fast. It's a Child of Prophecy doing this. It's just like what High Queen Morgan does. Okay, so if we're gonna be getting those buffs in battle, with every single power-up that she gets, that's gonna be clutch then. We did it. We punched through the defenses. Everyone, make for Londinium. We're out here as soon as the east gate is open. We're out of here. I'll bring up the rear. Don't worry, nobody's getting past me. Delivery man, I want you to stay with the Child of Prophecy. Will do. That's what I like to hear. See you in Londinium. Took a few small skirmishes to get there, but we finally made it back here unscathed. Back nearly unscathed. I'd say we won the battle today. Great work, everyone. You too, Passy. I gotta say, they still have the advantage in numbers, and the longer this battle drags on, the more likely they are to get reinforcements from Camelot. We can't just lurk in our hidey hole forever. We need to be looking for chances to take the fight to them. That can wait until we have more soldiers of our own to work with, like the ones the Count is sending along with the supplies. By this time tomorrow, we should have a good number of rebels from Norwich here to help us. That's when we'll strike at Woodwell's headquarters. We can settle this all at once, while our enemies guard this town. Yeah, that's the idea, which is all the more reason for us to rest and recuperate now. Go ahead and turn in for the night if you like, everyone. Our soldiers will stand watch. Okay. North of Londinium, Woodwell's army camp. Say that again, Battlegut. I don't think I heard you right. Did you really just forbid me from going into battle? You want me to refrain from attacking Londinium directly? High Queen Morgan would never say something like that. Don't you lie to me, you filthy human! You think just because the High Queen is taking a liking to you, you can dishonor me and my army? Whoa, easy there, Woodwells. I'm not so big on this plan either, okay? If you ask me, this is a great opportunity to demolish that castle while we have all the rebels in one place. I mean, this is obviously a terrible move, right? I can't blame you for having issues with it. So how about it, buddy? Why don't you tell me what you really think of the High Queen? I'll be more than happy to pass it along to her when I get back to Camelot. Ooh, I think that's a great idea. I'd love to hear Mother's reaction to that. Go on, Furball. Bark for us. If you got something to say to Mother, let's hear it. Hey, is it true Aurora played you like a fiddle in your own restaurant while shit was going down in Norwich? No wonder Mother's so sick of you. I can't blame her for forbidding you to fight until you shape up. She's such an instigator. You know you're the only one who's ever made her cross like that. Who knows what you'll get up to? What you'll get up to without some oversight? Don't you talk to me like that, you little... Lord Woodwells, you have every right to be upset, but please try to control yourself. I know, I'm well aware. I won't repeat Bogger's mistake. If that's the High Queen's command, I am, of course, happy to comply. The Fang Clan have always been High Queen Morgan's loyal retainers. We're nothing like the Earth Clan, always dancing to Spriggan's tune. Very well then, if they want to hide in their castle, I can play along a while. I'm delighted that Her Majesty has entrusted me with eradicating both the Child of Prophecy and the Round Table Army. Of course, I have no objections. But that being said, should the Round Table Army attack us, all bets are off. I trust you understand that if that happens, we will have to meet them in the field. You bet, buddy. Believe me, that's what I'd prefer too. But I can't lend you Tristan, okay? She's my personal bodyguard. If things start getting serious, I'll be counting on you guys to massacre the Round Table Army by yourselves. But hey, you can pull that off, right? You might be getting old, but you're still the head of the Fang Clan. Don't be ridiculous. I don't even need to go after them myself. My elite soldiers will be more than enough. Neither the Child of Prophecy nor the Foreign Mage pose any real threat. I want... She was talking about sending the Tamlin onto someone, and I thought it was gonna be us, but only Tristan is here with battle. I wonder... Oh, we'll see. The only problem is that cheeky Brett Percival, who managed to put up a good fight against Lancelot. Still, this is a battle, not a duel. Even if he happened to be the last one standing, what good would it do to him? Would it do him? If we kill everyone else inside that castle, I'm sure he'll simply surrender. said Woodwells didn't need help from the timeline. Yeah. But I wonder who she sent them to. Wow, that was just pathetic. When did Woodwells become such a wuss? Actually, maybe she didn't. No, she... I don't know, we'll see. It's like he doesn't even want to fight himself. Maybe that's why Mother forbade him from going into battle, because he would actually die if he did. I'll say, that was ridiculous. I haven't had a shakes that bad since Marisbury recruited me for Chaldea. There's going soft in your age, and then there's this. Come the hell on, Woodwells. Hey, we did what Mother asked us to, right? Let's just get out of here. I know. Why don't we stop by Gloucester? Gloucester's great. I bet it beats everything you had in your world too. We can go to the Count's restaurant together, and after that, we can try... Oh, right, robbing a bank. Maybe some other time, when I've got nothing better to do. What? So you're busy now? I'm not. I'm bored out of my skull. Well, it's just that something is nagging at me about Morgan's orders. Do not let Woodwells fight. You know, depending on how you look at it, that could mean the exact opposite. Huh? Opposite how? Let's stick around for just a little longer, Lady Spino. If everything works out like I think it might, we should be in for a pretty spectacular show. Do not let Woodwells fight. Sure. Arrow 2. Okay, let's do this boss fight here, and then wrap it up. Short stream, but it is what it is. Let me see. This boss fight is... Please, normal wheel, Shimosa. You are my special? What's this one? This doesn't sound fun. Frontline must all be special MP type. Oh. Okay. Are the wheels gonna be used for hard bosses? Yes. But if we fail like a hard boss a few times in a row, then I can just decide to do it without a wheel. So that we don't get stuck on a boss for like 12 hours. Extra. Great. No. Pretender. Van Gogh, yep. Correct. Yo, Oberon! Yo! Hear me out, Oberon. Hear me out. Who said NPC servants? Is that the only pretender here that I can take? Probably, right? There's not many to begin with. Yeah. Special MP pretender. It's fine. It's just the frontline that needs to be special MP. Yeah. I know. Yep. Oh, baby. You love to see it. Arm. 3 stars per turn. Wow. What a team. What a team. Can you read until arrow 4 or 5 since it would help? Because of the thumbnail? Depends on how long it's gonna end up being. This is arrow 2. It's 9 p.m. Okay, we'll see. I do like this this option though here, because it's basically this front line, which is really nice.
ついてきて。こんな光でよければ。どれにしよう。今のうちに準備を。下法には下法。かけまくの賢き水の司祭や風の貴公子よ。今ひとたび精神を耳の座へと導く。わかなごタグ。
I wonder what the fuck is gonna be the final fucking creature in this thing that it's considered a boss.
もっと刺激を。
Thank you.
古きルール。かくて祈りは星を得ませる。下法には下法。お任せください。なんだ。
Lupin, baby. Lupin.
ねえ手を聞いて。
Giga Lupin.
こんなにつまらないものに神なるものはご
If
承
only
知
the Custodia were 10, 10, 10, I could have
全部作り変え
done Custodia skill 1 and 2, and then I would have gotten attack and MP gain as well from it. But here's what it is.
もろいもろい。
Okay. The chef?
こういうこともできるですか。
It's not much story until arrow 5. You can do this in a relatively short time.
やだな。
Sounds good.
あ、負けないぞ。すみませんすみませんすみません。ここでまっす
This
ぐ
should,
胸に。
yeah.
あぐ。白兵戦行きます。確定の。
Interesting decision for this one to be considered the boss.
もちろん。
Not gonna lie.
ねえ手を聞いて。こんなにつまらないものに神なるものはご就寝ですって。
I guess it's a break bar.
全部作り変える。この星月夜に。
A break bar's a break bar.
すみませんすみませんすみません。
Wow, he didn't die from that. Oh my goodness.
今回は
Are you telling me the
うまくいきま
chef
した
isn't boss material? Sorry. Yeah, you're right. I should not be insulting the chef. My bad. Told you she can DPS. Phew, that was exhausting. Good thing we were able to drive off Woodwell's soldiers before they got in through the western gate. I swear, the nerve of those Fang clan fairies. I can't believe they tried to pass themselves off as food delivery. And what's worse, the guards almost bought it. It looked more like they were just dumbfounded to me. Still, I'm impressed you saw through them, Gareth. None of the other fairies guarding the ramparts were any wiser. Also, I want to know more about why Garrett can see other people's like futures.
I guess because I've always had good hearing. I can just kind of tell when there's danger afoot. Anyway, now that I've fended off the sneak attack, let's go back to the war room. The reinforcements from Norwich should be here by now.
What do you mean Norwich isn't sending any reinforcements? Are you telling me another single soldier or blacksmith is willing to join the Round Table army? At least right now, sir. The Count's doing his best to convince them. The Ferries in Norwich are grateful to the Child of Prophecy, but they say they just can't afford to get drawn into another battle right now. I see. So what they mean is, the people of Norwich only care about Norwich, and don't give a damn about what happens elsewhere. Even though Arturia, the Child of Prophecy, made the brave decision to save Britain and rang a bell of pilgrimage, and even though she's already saved Norwich twice now, they still can't be bothered to fight the Queen's army themselves. It's not like that, sir. We're still willing to fight. We just, well, don't see the point of fighting a battle we can't hope to win. Yup, that tracks. The whole thing about the Child of Prophecy drawing in fairies from around the world to her cause sounded nice, but it was a quack from the start. Yup. You gotta remember that these fairies have been living in fear of the Queen for 2,000 years. You can't get over something like that overnight. And don't forget about the Tamlin. You gotta take a lot more than ringing one bell to get all those fairies on our side. I thought it laid the groundwork for these fairies to stand up to the Queen's regime so as long as they had an opportunity. I guess rumors alone can only do so much. I can't believe this. We worked so hard to save Norwich, but now that we're gone, it's like they forgot all about it. Yeah, I mean, the Queen put out an order, so no one is willing to move. No one wants to go against it.
I understand. Of course, the fairies in Norwich won't feel comfortable joining the Round Table army without a clear assurance of our chances of victory. Please, don't give it another thought. Could you just give the Count a message for us? Tell him that we'll do our best to figure something out on our own. We'd appreciate any continued assistance he can provide with supplies.
Yes, of course. Now if you excuse me, I'll be on my way.
I'm surprised you're not disappointed, Arturia. I figured this would hit you hardest. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm sad for sure. I've just always been quick to get over disappointment. For the time being, let's just focus on what we can do now, like when Oberon ran around in just his cloak.
Oh, point of order. When I said I had nothing on my name, I was being metaphorical. I wasn't literally streaking around Britain. If I want to do the trick, then we'll have to go for two.
Right, maybe ring the second bell will motivate the fairies to get off the sidelines.
I guess so, yeah, I mean... Yeah? Excuse me, Sir Percival, Lord Oberon. I have an urgent message from our allies in Gloucester. It says the Queen's army is advancing on the Welsh woods. Oh... Not the bugs! Tamlin Gawain is leading an order of knights who report directly to the Queen. Ah, yes. Of course, the bug exterminator. We can't stop them ourselves, and we can't be sure how long the Welsh woods will be safe. Please send aid ASAP. Yep, that's what I was said.
I'm sorry, but I have to go. I'm sure you can handle things here, Percival.
Yep. There's no point in going alone.
You're right. I might be able to get there in time on my own, but even if I did, there's nothing I can do. Will you help me deliver Matt, Arturia? I'm going to help the fairies of the Welsh Woods however I can. They have nothing to do with this. I should be the one to suffer the Queen's wrath.
You're not the only one that helped, Oberon. Right, you're right. So much has happened that I forgot all about that. First of all, would you ask the fairy horses to help us? I'm afraid Rajabet alone won't be enough. I can fly there myself, but we'll need 4 of them to pull the carriage at max speed for 5 passengers. Deliriumed, Artoria, Muramasa, Gareth, and Da Vinci. I'll make the arrangements right away. But it won't only be 5 passengers. Kunji and I are going too. So I gotta stay behind, huh? Oh well, I get it. I'm not much of a flyer. And I know you need to keep the carriage as light as possible. Don't worry, we'll be back in no time. Just please be careful while we're away, Happy Cat. Right back at ya. You're going up against Tamlin, right? Fairies who had their true names changed are really tough. Do you have a plan for how to handle her? Of course. In fact, I've been waiting for an opportunity like this. I'm not going to let go and push us around any longer. True, Robert. That's the child of prophecy talking. Okay, I just have one piece of advice. One piece? Humiliate her. Find a way. Whatever it takes. That'll give you a chance to uncover more about her gift and name. The whole Tamlin thing is just a big act. If you can get them to disavow their nice selves, you can win. Awfully knowledgeable about Tamlin's habitat, aren't you? Interesting. Interesting. Thanks for worrying and for cheering us on, Habitat. See you later. Awfully knowledgeable. Wales. Oh. What's this? Oh. Dun dun dun. Oh, bro, what a one wave. I don't have a Castoria. Fuck. I thought I had a Castoria. Castoria was really long pre-battle, yeah.
あの図書館を開くよかろう。殲滅だ。世界の集積を知るがいい。我らの行く末を知るがいい。我らの旅路を思うがよい。祈りを提携。忘れよう。
What's up, Dynasty?
切りつける。脆弱。アレクサンドリアの攻防よ。
では俺も力を貸してやろうか。
いざ開け H の門。指示は聞いた。よ
ろしい、やってみよう。
いざ開け H の門。全知全能ならざる我らが全知全能なる者へと挑む。
Look at this old man. He's so cool.
これで
Attack him once. Oh, never mind. Or don't.
さあドリムマウよろしく頼むよ。
古きルー
仰せの
知識と力お見せしよ
これで
う。今いいところなんだよな。
そうだ、このようにただ当然に勝てばいい。
っておや
Was that the entire fucking arrow? Wait, I'm out of bronze fruit, baby. Out of AP. Ooh! You being early, true. There, I can see the Welsh woods now. Oh no, they're burning! It's okay. I'm sure everyone found a good place to hide. Oh no, he's coping. Let's split up. One team, take out the enemies. The other, put out the fire. Arturia, Da Vinci, Delivermet, you come with me. Alright, we'll take out the other side. Percival, Gareth, let's go. Arrow 4 is not yet a boss fight, right? Nope. Wait. What X is this? Oh yeah, Act 13. No, it's not. You heard the Kai Queen's orders. Use fire. Burn this rotten filthy woods to the ground. Let this be a warning to the foul scoundrel calling himself the Fairy King. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts. Please, stop, stop. Please don't burn our forest. Please don't destroy Oberon's home. The Fairy King, huh? Please, leave us alone. Please don't hurt us anymore. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts. We don't want to die. No, we're too late. There's the Fairy King. Capture him. We must bring him before Her Majesty. Is that the Child of Prophecy with him? But her magical energy wasn't anywhere near that vicious when I saw her in Camelot. Ah, what the fuck is this expression? You! Arturia, right. This is what happened in Tintajo. Come on, Delivermet. We need to go after Arturia. She's not herself right now. She'll die here if we don't do something. Got it. Leave it to me. Okay. You weren't kidding when you said that these arrows are short. 2 set NPC servants. Can I use a Custodia? I can. Jesus Christ, this team. Don't mind if I do. Imagine if I had double Custodia.
まだまだ未熟者ですが
Oh. What the fuck? Yo! Is that freaking DPS Custodia or
黄
what?
金律にも種類があるのさ。ああ、とても楽しかったとも。今のうちに準備を。白兵戦行きます。
Can I one-shot all of them? Wait, let me see.
罠さあドリムマウ。罠を仕掛けるのは楽しいね。お嬢様、私こちらでございます。
勝負に奇形も切り札もいらぬ。ただ従前に整え 当然に勝つのみ。語らずの陣。破れるものか。
どんな嵐であろうとも
400 MP5, 400% charge.
これを突破するのが
MP5.
私たちの課題なのさ。ボンビアージョまた会おう諸君。
1% off of Custodia. It's fine. What? How did this guy live? He just tanked it. What the fuck? He just fucking tanked this shit. Okay, I mean, I respect it. What the fuck? Okay. I guess let me see a Custodia bonk. Nice. Bro's built different? I guess so.
羨ましい
Ooh. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting close to bond level ups here. Military Knight A is a Chad. Guess so. Where are you going? Don't you dare run from me! You think you can just kill everyone here and leave? Well, I won't let you. I swear it. Please, calm down, Artoria. Let go of me! They're going to get away. I had to make them pay for... Damn. Who slapped her? Was it us? Sorry. I was so blinded by anger that I just... Oh yeah, it was us. No worry about it. Let's just look for survivors. Okay, maybe there's some up in the trees. Like there were before. It's no use. You're a half day too late. We killed the last of them 2 hours ago. All that's left is to burn the woods. This is what came of your ringing that bell, child of prophecy. Is that it? Bro? Zeno, is it fine to end here? I'm guessing it's Gawain and that background on the thumbnail. Ritsuka showing a lot more character here. This was definitely the best part of him so far, yeah. I like that. I would say one more. Okay. But it's a boss fight. Would be perfect. Okay, let's do a boss fight. Gawain. What are you even doing here anyway? You're supposed to be fighting Woodwells now. Did you leave Londinium undefeated just to come here? I can't understand it. Nothing you do makes sense. The weak are meant to obey the strong. As long as they do that, they'll one day get to enjoy the strong's remains. If they cannot understand that, then the strong have no obligation to protect them. Child of Prophecy, Foreign Mage, if you're prepared, I am willing to accept your surrender. My only mission today was to cleanse Wales. I don't have orders to eliminate you. But if you insist on fighting, I'll burn you along with these woods. We're gonna have to defeat her. Don't worry, I have a perfect anti-Gawain countermeasure in mind. We can stop her from sucking up magical energy with a decoy. That said, I only have 3 of them, so they won't last long. We need to hit her fast and hard. Deliver, Matt? Let's go. Boss fight. Yeah, the story is definitely short. 1 NPC servant. Nice. I'm guessing Shimosa will? Probably? Yep. I need to set up the scene better so that my camera disappears. I'll do that later. If I remember. Holy fuck, half of them is Castoria. Oh wait, I'm not even there. Goodness. Wait. Fucking fantastic. In it. I can't even use her because I need to use Gong as a main DPS. I feel like if I don't, Xeno's gonna skin me alive, so... Or like, I feel like if I put any other DPS in this, it's not gonna be a fun time. Is there anyone else who charges? Who has a targetable charge? Like, more than 10%? No. $20. But Castoria skill 2, 20%. Fuck it. Okay, I don't wanna spend too much time on this again. HP recovery up. I'm down. Do I have the cost? I do. Okay, but apart, at least there's no like, I don't have to like be careful of anything in battle. I can just do like play normally. What the fuck is this? Magic decoy? Wait, what did that say? Did you see those? What? Command spells? What? What the fuck is this? Resistance to all attacks. Attack affinity to be the same as Berserker. Attack affinity, but not defense. Great. Attack... Increase your attack when an enemy is defeated. Oh, fucking great! In it. Target focus to a single enemy at the end of... Oh my god. I'm also gonna be getting that clutch crit up. I can also go for a Castoria here, MP as well. I feel like that might not even be horrible. Just fully overcharge it.
やだな
Or not fully. I think I'm gonna
Yeah,
go...
no.
It is fully. It is fully. It definitely is fully.
敵将
Actually, I want attack up though. Low key, yo, low key. I'm kind of down
望
for
まれ
this.
ることを望まれたように
そして
Fuck it, full
命
damage.
の価値に区
It's
別
not like I have
な
any
い
other damage dealers, so like...
6つの
Is this... It didn't say endurance battle,
花
I
ま
don't
ぶた
think
の
at
彼
least.
方
Unless I missed
神
it.
田連着烈士順命
I don't have a single target for this shit. Crit up.
あれはいつか見た終わりの星どれほど遠く
Is this
汚れても
MP4? I think so.
私は
I
星
think
を
it's a
探すのです
charge 4.
さあ幕を開けてアラウンドカリバーン
Oh, it removed the fucking target focus.
この辺りが頃合いですかまさかまさかの企画日時
Great.
ですわかりますね
Big.
この剣にかけて強き
Oh, the decoys. Remove buff? Oh, fuck. I did forget about this. Oh.
「ひらめきましたぞ」
もちろん
温情なく
やります
好機ですよ
We have 3 decoys,
好機
right?
ですよ
Maybe we need to wait out all the decoys, and then after that, I don't know. This feels like it's gonna be a, yeah. Feels like it's gonna be an endurance one. Oh, never mind. Okay, here we go.
さて
Okay, so I can just do this because it doesn't matter because it gets removed turn 1 anyway.
敵将討ち取ったり呵責なく
Goodbye, Yui.
それはいつか来る兆しの星誰に呼ばれるまでもなくあなたは星をかざすでしょうアラウンドカリバーン
Remove all those debuffs, pesky defense downs.
この辺りが
Goodbye,
頃合いです
Yui.
かまさかまさかの企画日時不十の決断ですわか
That's
り
some
ます
better damage now.
負けられぬ負けては
好機ですよ
弱い弱肉強食私に従え覚悟するがいい
Okay. Ow. Oh, never mind.
行きます
Ooh! Wait, what? Oh, target focus, that's fine. I can insta MP here, which is nice.
兄様どうかお気をつけて勝利
My only issue here is I don't want my Castoria to die. That would be quite unfortunate. How do I make it so that my Castoria doesn't die? Stunner? I really don't want... I think I need to keep my Castoria alive. I think I need to stun her here. Her MP is single target anyways, so it doesn't matter. I think I need to keep my Castoria alive.
敵将討ち取ったり
捉えましたもちろん
奇策冷
I
徹
should
を
have
もって
done...
終わらせましょう
Did I do Miu Artsat? I don't think I did. I should have done that. For the extra like 500 damage. Not even 500 probably.
切り伏せ
I think it would have been more
ここで
MP. It's fine. Now what? Now we might have an issue.
兄様どうかお気をつけて
自爆しかありますまい
Surely this... I can do this, right? That should be allowed, right? Yeah, it is. Like, I'm not using her for DPS. I'm using her for
春の鼓動はこのように
for anti-enforcement. She's gonna get heated anyway, eventually.
みんな位置について 罪ある者こそ通るがいい。
I'm gonna do as much damage as I can before that, but she's gonna get heated.
物語を語りましょう。旅立ちの誓い、グゼの童話。幾度羽は汚れても冬の鳥は雨を越えて、その希望は消えはしない。ホープウィル・キャメロット。
やっておしまいなさい。
今日はそこだ。クラッ。
真の姿を見せてやる。反人類史、何する者ぞ。歪小軟弱凶暴なり、我が剣のシミにもなる。
It's fucking AoE? Huh? Huh? What the fuck was that?
着陸。
The fuck? I was not expecting that one, I'm gonna be honest. Holy shit. Bruh. Please.
魔術師ども、糖分を取らなくっちゃ。もちろん。やります。
Go, DPS Castoria. I heard rumors of this one.
それはいつか来る兆しの星。
I heard
誰
the
に呼ばれ
whispers.
るまでもなく、あなたは星をかざすでしょう。アラウンドカリバーン。ここでまっすぐここまでやれば
Big.
軟弱。剣だけでは
And
ない。
then it gets removed.
今のうちに準備。
Nice. Clutch. Oh, Castoria 07. But you'll provide one last
ファイナリティセッ
hurrah
ト。
before you go out. Yeah, I was gonna do this, but it doesn't matter. She's gonna.
加減なく。
I don't want to use Castoria too much
太
because I
陽
feel like
大儀式。
that's not the option.
ロンゴミミアドか
Even
ら
though she
エクスカリバーに変装。
did most of the damage.
経験抜刀。最新よ。我らが罪を
What
許
about
したし。
Castoria? Not Castoria. Oh, I didn't even need to. It's
こ
fine.
の辺りが頃合いですか。まさかまさかの企画日
話
時
にならん。
不遇の決断です。
Do we need to play it out until the end, or does it end here?
すっごいね、あっちの攻撃。でも
I feel like I might be able to get one more break bar down, but not more than that. Okay, 10's here. Okay, good. Hey, that was a good one. You're doing great, Artoria. Muramasa, what are you doing here? What? That? I just got a hunch the little lady there could use some help, and I couldn't stand back and do nothing. You impudent little... attacking the mage with your trinkets. Did you think we were just going to roll over and let you walk all over us? Well, think again, you gluttonous pig! Hey, no need to fat shame anyone, hello? She's gorgeous. You dare mock me like that! You damn right I do. You're a pathetic excuse for a Tamlin. You don't care about protecting fairies at all. Just a mindless dog, following the queen's every order. You've no right to use the name of a knight of the round table. Sure, Sargoin could be overly serious, a bit of a teacher's pet, as long as he put a little too much trust in his king. But he was never just an unthinking beast who blindly accepted whatever his king told him, like you. For that matter, I know you're not Willie Gawain. Your true name was written on Ector's receipt. Ooh, the actor mentioned. Ector the Immortal, I think? Now you listen to me, and listen to me good. Your true name is Barghest. Barghest the Black Dog Duchess, the devourer of thunderclouds. Now, forget about the Queen's gift and stop pretending to be a knight already. Hey. Oh. Oh shit, that's cool. What the fuck was that MP though? We're finishing the sanction in like 20 minutes. There's only one mid-length arrow here. Okay. Yeah. Her name is Barghest. That's it. No more AP, so we need to stop. Oh. I mean, there's another boss fight in this. I think the next arrow, so we're not finishing it today. Oh, man. Okay. That was a lot of fun. What about her MP? Wait. No AP. You can check the thumbnail. Well, let me check. That's crazy. That is crazy. Holy. Her MP is the usual? Is it? Crazy. Is it the usual? I thought it, I don't know why I thought it was single target. But yeah. Are you saving your quotes for anyone? Yeah, so I don't know the name of them, so don't spoil it, but I'm waiting for the quick Avenger, OC2 Avenger, AoE. Maybe. I haven't fully decided 100% that I'm gonna pull for them. It's gonna depend on their kit and their name and stuff. But I'm probably might be pulling for them, and then the Mahuyo event as well. Those are the main ones. And then in summer we'll see what's gonna happen then. Castoria. How little that narrows it down. The AoE quick Avenger from OC2. I think it's the second banner, if I'm not mistaken, of OC2. Imagine saving QP. I mean, all of the banners right now are so mid. It's actually insane. I would say I do like Andromeda. Like, her design grew on me so much. I really like her, but the others are just permanent rate ups. I don't... First banner is AoE arts. Oh, ST, sorry. ST, yeah. ST. That's what I meant. Single target, not AoE. Summer this year? I'll see. I kind of do want to go for CL, but I don't know about the other ones. Perish. Have you pulled for Richard? No, I did not. I don't really have that much of a use for Richard, I'm gonna be honest. He doesn't really strike me as a servant I will use a lot. Yeah, I don't have plans to pull for Richard. I would be down for some of the other strange fake characters, but not really. I'm not too insanely fanboy over Richard. AoE Saberless. What do you mean? Didn't I just show you earlier that I have the best AoE Saber in the game at MP5? Hello? I don't know what you're talking about, but my Arturia Lily is MP5. So I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear nothing. Back on the shelf getting dusty. Kenshin is very niche. Like, she needs... her buff removal needs to come in clutch, that's why. The copium. Lakshmi right there. You have Lakshmi. I do want to make a use of Lakshmi. I've never used that. I feel like she can probably do work, surely. I mean, she's just very defensive, but... Do you have a Morgan? Good one. No, I don't. I do have my trusty Alter Juna though, so that's my Buster AoE servant. A favorite character of each Lost Belt? That's way too loaded. Oh my god, I'll have to go back through all the Lost Belts. Oh. I guess. Wait, let me fire it off, I guess. Ooh, we are stuck on LB1 because I'm struggling to think who would be my LB1 favorite. I liked some aspects of Patsy, but I didn't like a lot of the other I didn't like some other aspects of Patsy. Oh, that's so hard. I mean, if we're going by each one for each lost belt, right? I kinda like Avike Brown, but he wasn't that memorable. Musashi. Oh, I did not like Musashi. I did like Anastasia there, and I guess if you count Kadok, I really liked Kadok and Anastasia in LB1. I think they were the most important one, but I also liked Mesh in LB1. I will say that. I did like Mesh in LB1. A lot of people didn't like Mesh in LB1 apparently. I really liked Mesh in LB1. I think it was cool. LB2 is Ophelia, that's easy. LB3... I mean, my heart wants to say Xiangyu. My heart wants to say Xiangyu, right? But Grand Berserker, I don't know yet. You know, my heart wants to say Xiangyu in LB3, and it will. I'll say Xiangyu. LB4? I mean, Pepe, probably LB4, right? Pepe. I also liked Ganesha a lot. But Ganesha also had some quirks that I wasn't a huge fan of. Like the way that she spoke was sometimes a bit cringy. But Pepe was cool. Neja, yeah, surely. LB5? Charlotte? Charlotte? That's a that's I feel like that's a cheat if you say Charlotte, but maybe Charlotte, I guess. Yeah. LB5 is Romulus. Bro showed up for a second for one fight and then he left. He was kind of cool though. Uncontroversial pick. What do you want me to say? Oh yeah, my favorite LB5 character was Castor. Adele Macarius for NPCs. Yeah, that's fair. I liked Adele and Macarius, they were good. Yeah, I don't know. I would have to go through the entire catalog. But yeah, Macarius. Jason, I love Jason in LB5 though. I did really like Jason. Sherlock in LB5 was not bad. It's fine. Favorite LB7? Yes. What do you think of LB6 so far? It's still good. It's setting up some really cool stuff. Dude, the entire mesh thing that they set up earlier, that got me so hyped up. I'm so excited for that. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be so cool. The entire thing with like Ash 2400 years ago. That's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited for it. The story itself is, so far, it's pretty straightforward from what it seems. It's just ring all the bells, defeat Morgan. But I wonder what's gonna happen along this journey, right? And there's a lot of mystery brewing in the background, so it's gonna be cool. Naruto said he didn't want to fight Archer Herc because he should be written by Nasu. Little does he know Nasu is a bum. True. We're never getting regular Archer Herc. Yeah, true. Yeah, ring the bells and defeat Morgan. Like, the layout of the story seems really basic, but I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of things along the way that's gonna make it interesting. So I'm excited for it. And also, I can't wait to get more history. I can't wait. It's the Castoria show. I want to know what they do with Castoria as a character. Because I'm not really that invested in her as a character so far. I want to see what they do with her. I'll pay you 100 million QP to fuck off. True. Just like Frodo carrying the ring to Mordor. Yeah, that's what I mean. It has like the story itself isn't convoluted. That's why I'm wondering what they're gonna do to add to it, right? We'll see. We'll see. Narrator, I don't know. I haven't been really theory crafting about who's who and stuff like that. We'll see. They'll show us. So I would rather be surprised than figure it out and then be like, haha, I knew it. So I'm gonna wait. Top 5 Lost Belt singularities, bro. LB5 is the best Lost Belt. 5.1 I prefer over 5.2. And Babylonia is the best singularity. That's about all I can give you. That's about all I can give you. I'm not gonna rank all of them right now. I am gonna, after I catch up to all of FGO, I'm gonna do a stream where I go more in depth about like everything, my full thoughts on everything, my everything that I liked, everything that I didn't like about every single piece of the game. And I'm gonna probably do a tier list as well of like, you know, all of the singularities, all of the main stories and stuff. So Camelot was a great one too. Camelot was good. I didn't love Camelot as much as a lot of other people did, but it was good. Five and 1 and 2 as a whole. Yeah, that's why I said LB5 is my favorite. Kanos was cool. Because the movies, maybe, but that didn't. The same thing didn't happen to me with Babylonia, though. I don't know. Yeah, Blackbeard in Okeanos was definitely a sight. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, anyways. Yuri Altan. That fucking singularity did irreparable damage to that man, I swear to God.
そろそろ
Oh God. Oh God. Strange Fake and Durara were the same. I feel like I've heard that before, like a few times. So I don't remember when the first time that I heard that was. I feel like I've heard of that before. Probably maybe even before I even started like watching Fate and stuff, because I feel like Fate Strange Fake has been out for quite a bit now, right? So I knew of it, but I don't remember the first time that I actually heard of it. So it was also before I watched Durara. I just knew of Durara, so Summer Blackbeard, yeah. The fuck is Fate, the fuck's a Durara? Yeah. Fate Up Redline? No, I haven't read it. I haven't really touched any mangas or like light novels or anything along those lines yet. I want to read so many of the light novels. Like I want to read Case Files, but I just haven't found the time or the will to do it, the motivation to do it. The only thing that I've read that was actually like substantial was Garden of Avalon from Fate or Nasuverse. Yep. Case Files. Yeah, I do want to read it. I just need to find the time. They're so good. I know. They give me all the lore that I want. I'm craving the lore. And I'm sure that's gonna give it. And I want to know answers of like Grey and stuff. I really want that. Adventure's even better. Fuck yeah. I'll get to that, but like someday when I'm like in a retirement home and I have like extra month to burn. Prototype first. That sounds fun as well though. That kind of sounds fun. Because Prototype has a cool world that hasn't been expanded upon in anime form. Notes? Yeah, but that's like a very short story, right? That's why I didn't count it. But yeah, I guess notes as well. I also kind of want to... Is Garden of Sinners is a light novel, I think, series, right? I think so. I kind of want to read that if that's the case. I think. Yeah. I want to read that as well because I really like the writing of Garden of Sinners. It feels kind of similar to how the writing was in Notes, which makes sense because they were written in a very similar time frame. Well, not time frame, but at a similar time. I think it was like 1 year difference between them. So I kind of want to read Garden of Sinners because, yeah, as I said, I really like the way that things are written there. 20 years of Nasuverse. Yeah. But once again, like, I don't know when I'm gonna get the time to do that, you know? God knows. The last part Naruto could have written was not even adapted into anime? Oh. That sounds like a treat. That sounds great. That means I can experience it for the first time. But yeah, I don't know when that's happening, but I want to do it. If he was playing FJ on his own instead of streaming it, yeah. I mean, streaming it definitely delays it, but it's fun. It's fun for the most part, so... FJ got much more money than they anticipated. It's not EOSing soon, yeah, just last year. Okay. Never got to play with Gong DPS without the stream. True. All of the memes wouldn't have been born. The Han Solo, the Media Lily fucking torture. Fucking stall torture. The Gong. True. The melt. The Kama fight, exactly. It's not like the Estes stuff is going anywhere, exactly. We're still waiting for the Hans Grail. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't need meta. Look, I didn't realize that the game has hands, okay? Now we're just waiting for a Castoria banner. Fuck it, Skadi Summer as well. And then we have everything, apart from Buster, because like, who needs Buster? I kind of do want... You know, I was thinking about this. I was laying in bed and just fucking thinking about freaking Ash, right? Because I and like, not just Ash, but I was thinking about Ash, I was thinking about double Koyan Ash Oberon. And I was standing in my bed, I was like, damn, that must feel so satisfying to play. You just delete everything. But it is what it is. That's so much investment. That requires getting at least one Koyan by yourself and getting an Oberon and then taking the other one as a support. That's so much. It's in the comp I sent? Which one? The one for the event that you're doing? Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it. Man, Oberon seems great, but like, I don't know. I don't know. You do need MP3 plus class score. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. I can 3-turn this current event easily with my Bazet, so I'm good with that. I don't need MP3 Ash. I might have my trusty MP1 Bazet, who's putting in the work, carrying the team on her back. Yeah. Damage bonus, yep. Yup. I mean, also this fucking 30% caster up is Chef's Kiss. And then of course this, yeah. She just completely trivializes the entire thing. Ooh, she's almost bond 9. Let's go. Yeah, this Skadi saved me so much, man. This Skadi saved my account so much. I really needed the support. And now I can at least like play some of the quick comps for like farming and stuff, or even for like bosses without feeling too bad about it. Like I know the quick is like the worst of the three, but like it saved me. It saved me. Super Orion banner? I don't think so. I don't really have a support for him, and also I feel like I never really require an archer that much. I really like Super Orion, but I don't think so. Let's thank the boys for bullying you into throwing that pull for her. True, that one ticket, huh? That one ticket that got me the Skadi. That was insane. Well, it was like a 10 pull plus one ticket, right? At the end of it. But a single ticket pull, that was crazy. MP5 Skadi by accident. That sounds like a good accident to me. What does she even do? What does what does that? What? Oh, it's attack that increases. Okay. Robert, no, you don't know. Nobody knows. But I am tempted by a single Castoria. Damn, she has an MP. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. There's so many of my units here that would benefit from one Castoria. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It do be how it do be. You have one right now. Yeah. A roster Castoria supports Skadi. Yeah. Attack and crit damage up, this one? Does it even do crit damage up? Oh, it does. 3 times 5 turns. Ooh, it's a 5-turn attack up. That's not even horrible. If you can... I mean, I was gonna say if you can stack it, but like... It's a fucking Skalar Skadi. Good luck stacking that. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. I mean, my roster is not so arts heavy, especially if you look at here, you know. Look at these quick servants here. And yeah, that's about it. 5 turns as well? Yeah, but it's 3 times 5 turns, right? So... If you want to maintain Big Kiara, MP2 Scotty. Look at all those characters you never use. Yeah, I know that Summer Tiamam is a thing. I don't know what exactly she does and stuff. I know that she's the first support that's coming out in, what, a year and a half? There's no other support apart from her that's coming out in that time, like meta support. So... We'll see. I'm waiting for that as well, but that's a year and a half away. And even then, I don't know. JP servants? Nothing that's story related. The only ones that I know are these current summer ones, so Speresh and CL. I know Tiamam. Does Richard count? That's Ginsai? Oh yeah, true. When are you doing the Valentine scenes? Yeah, after. Erish is safe because he won't roll. You don't even know the summer 4 stars? True. Who's Xiao? It's Curry, right? It's the Curry girl, I don't know. India, the India girl. That's it. Yeah, I only know her from Carnival, so... Stiamet does? No, not really. We'll see once we get there. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm just chilling right now. Yeah. Anyway. AP refreshed. We've been yapping for that long? No, we're one off. New footage. I'm sure there is, Zeno. I'm sure there is. There always is. There always is, Zeno. There always is a new servant that's broken, that redefines the meta. Every fucking anniversary. Yeah. Anyway. Or, yeah, I mean, wasn't even an anniversary. Yeah. Story at the Matheson's 5th anniversary. Man, I just wish they made more supports that were oriented around, I don't know, supporting a certain niche. Or enabling a niche, I should say. Like, you can do some dot stuff, right? But even that is very limited, and it's never gonna be nearly, like, reaching the even similar numbers as what you would achieve with a good normal team, right? Just damage attack up team. I wish they gave us more options for like niche cool stuff. They're cautious with them. So they gave us 4? I don't know. They had to put more gimmicks in fights to counter that? No, not necessarily. Not if, I mean, if someone can clear it with like just a pure damage buff, then, you know. I haven't power crept those 4. I don't know. It's a cool battle system that FGO has, but it feels, after you get used to it, it feels like every single servant, more or less, is kind of like just the same. It's like attack up, damage up, and then hit as hard as you can with those numbers for 3 turns that the buff lasts, and that's about it. It's very rare to get a servant that feels like they actually play differently from the rest of them. Like Van Gogh, I really like, because Van Gogh actually feels like she plays differently from a lot of the rest of the servants. Same with Bazet. She feels unique. I really like that. There are some that are slightly unique, like have a small edge to others. Something like, I would say, Aris, with how her targeting works and stuff like that, is like a little bit more unique than just, you know, charge up, spam MP, charge up, spam MP, with like her defense downs and stuff. I don't know. FGO prides itself on everything being possible with 3 stars and 3 units, but every single fucking gacha game, or at least that I've played, out of like 70 that I played, has had that. I've never played a gacha game that didn't have that available. Every single gacha game has had like free-to-play clears of it that I've seen. So I don't know. It's siege easier, actually. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I just wish they gave us more unique characters instead of characters like Richard, who's like attack up, crit up, damage up. But it is what it is. I'm excited for the Mahoya ones though, because apparently they're a bit more unique. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail is, you can clear... Wait, what? What are you arguing? Because Honkai Star Rail is like extremely easy to clear. On HSR with 3 units only. The only thing that you can't clear is the freaking anomaly arbitration. That's the only thing that you can't clear, and that gives 0 jades and stuff. Everything else you can clear. You can definitely do MOC 12 and stuff like that with 3 units. Ghost Frontline 2 literally has 2 tiers of characters, rare and super rare. Super rare characters since only have super rare characters since it came out, yeah. I mean, HSR is in a similar problem as well, where they don't put out 4 stars anymore. They only have 5 stars basically, but they do have a currency that allows you to get free to buy free 5 stars from the shop and stuff. Dedicated to free units, not clear MOC12 even with weak trying. I guess what do you constitute as a free unit, right? I'm guessing they don't use stuff like, you know, buying the 5-star from shop that you can get for free, because everyone can get a different one, right? But there's so many resources there right now that I feel like it's pretty easy. But I haven't done it, so I'm not a free-to-play on Honkai Star. I buy the battle pass every single time, so I spend a little bit on it, so I can't really maybe speak too much on it, but can 12 start the AoE one since I don't have Chibi or Hasen? Interesting. I mean, I feel like Himeko and it doesn't matter, we're not gonna go into meta. It just hasn't released a single 4-star in 2 years. True. The battle pass is reasonable. Yeah, I mean, it is. But it is what it is. Yeah, but I'm not free to play. Yeah, but I clear everything in the game. I'm missing a few of the stars on Anomaly Arbitration, but apart from that, everything gets cleared on autoplay on it. It just got so bad I said quit. I'm really enjoying the story right now. I'm playing through 3.8 right now, and I got kind of like I fell out of love with some of the Euphoria stuff, but I'm really enjoying 3.8 right now. It's really cool. I'm excited for 4.0. I'm almost done with 3.8. I'm really excited for Elation. It looks fun. The gameplay is just boring. Really interesting. For me, I love the gameplay of it, but to each their own. What's up, K-Star? Had so much potential. I love the first 4 patches of it. I didn't like the direction of the story that it went in with 3.4. I was not a fan of that direction. A lot of people loved it. For me, I didn't like the direction of that story. Good luck, Case, on the exam. Good luck on it. You got it. Hollow Knight, Genshin, Sekiro. I mean, yeah, that's a different. If you don't like turn-based games, that's yeah, that's understandable. Wrapping it up, yeah, we're just chatting a bit about random stuff, but we're gonna wrap it up. I only like the Cypher patch and story. Really, I really liked all of 3.0 to 3.3. I didn't like how like the turn of 3.4 though. I don't like turn-based games, but I like FGO. Swear. That's fair. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up now. I'm not gonna do the Barghest fight right now. big surprise, big shocker. So I'm gonna wrap it up now. Are there any new notes before we go? I don't think so, no. Enfield dailies. I'll overcap, it's fine. I'll just overcap and do them tomorrow. Anyways, yeah. See you guys. Oh yeah, schedule. We should be live on Friday. A bit of a later stream, probably not as late as today, but still a bit of a later stream than usual. Should be live on Friday, no stream tomorrow. As always, Thursday is off. And we're gonna be beating up Barghest once more, and then we'll see what's gonna happen next. So yeah, see you guys in that one. Bye. Good luck, Keista. Bye.